Alrighty.
Well,
Thank y'all for y'all's
our hero,
patience
he had
today.
killed an innocent man.
Yay!
Jill's father, remember?
Yep.
Oh, and
Well,
was
I
trash.
don't know about innocent, but not as bad as everyone else.
I mean, Ike's not innocent either. He murdered somebody.
And
Even
then,
if it was for war, that's still killing somebody.
and then everybody in the town still thinks Ike.
Yeah.
Ike and them are the bad guys for flooding
Okay. So we already did this.
We did everything,
I think we
including-
did everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Want me to find out?
Oh,
YOLO.
You're playing one of the longest stages in the game today.
so you might want to check and make sure weapons are
Okay.
durable.
So,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna have to sit
So-
over here.
He's got plenty of uses on his swords. He's got plenty of usage on...
Unless it's like something that's like about 7 or below, I wouldn't worry about it for weapon usage.
Alright, so 7 or below.
Roughly.
So I think the lowest we have is 8.
Yeah, I think
And
it
you
was
said we're gonna
boys.
get both of those
Yeah.
stages today?
Yeah,
Okay.
in theory.
In theory.
Check and see if you've got another hand axe in the convoy or that you can buy one, either one for Boyd, just in case. Because that's the only ranged weapon he has of the 4.
We have
There's a tomahawk.
I prefer to save that, though. Tomahawk's really strong by comparison.
Okay.
That's stronger than the short axe that you used prior.
And smash it with a hammer!
Yes, just see if you can buy one. If they're not there, then don't worry about it. Nope.
Hey, there's a hand axe.
Oh, no, there it is. Never mind.
Ooh, a silver bow.
They're good, but they're expensive.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cave. I'll cave. Black Knight, I'm hiding.
Might as well.
Might as well. And you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna summon him at a higher level. In
Yeah.
my next summoning. And it's
Probably.
just gonna be like,
Well,
really?
So the second question is, who all have I created ultimates for?
go back and see. You probably already forged one for this level, because you can only forge once per convoy, so go to shop. Yeah, forge is grayed out. That means you've already done it for this stage.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
Not bad.
Alrighty.
This is just beautiful with the... just...
Yeah.
Ugh. None shall pass.
His winter is coming / none shall pass bows.
I'm definitely not getting Oliver. He's one of the options to spend that very
What are
rare
they
resource
planning?
on.
It must be a trap.
Tragically, I did not get him for my coin flip run. I was very upset about that. I lied.
So the end scenes that we saw was basically the Mad King is abandoning his castle here,
Yeah.
essentially.
They all think that they're going to go fight Ashnard right now, but you already know that's not the case.
Yeah, so we're getting nervous because there's not enough people to be fighting, and it looks like an ambush, which it
Kind of is?
kind of is. Enemy troops have entered the castle. Angry Tuba. Don't they
Oh,
suspect
man.
a trap? Perhaps he relies solely on instinct. I don't know if he's brave or merely reckless. Both?
Yeah, definitely.
Both.
Both.
Yeah, so this general guy that's talking here at the bottom, he's, not the boss. He's in the stage, but he's not the boss.
I mean, Ina?
I mean, how would she fight?
I don't know, doesn't she have the medallion?
No, she didn't have the medallion. Remember, it was stolen by a traitor, but Ina was never in your party.
Well, I thought the traitor gave them the medallion.
No, I think they kept it initially.
Oh.
Because remember, it's one of those things that only a few people can actually hold it. Because they have to have, like, a balance of power and chaos in them. Maybe she has it, but I'm pretty sure it's still with the traitor, but I could be wrong on that. Regardless.
Oh, she's a Lugu. I know that.
Yep,
I knew that.
you're gonna get to fight a dragon.
So yeah, that's what she would fight with.
A dragon.
Mm-hmm.
She would fight with a pink dragon. She is now Cassie. Congratulations. There's a reference no one will get.
The Dayan army is indestructible. Like, legitimately. What proof do you have to that?
Victory to Dayan!
Except not.
Last
Radiance kind of like the real life equivalent of
We're trapped in the castle. Run! Attack! We're under attack.
Germany.
They're going
Like
to
they
kill
do
us.
have strong weapon might military, but they make questionable decisions sometimes, and that's usually what screws them over. Much like the idea in World War I of how they basically got too many people shifty/angry with them at once. And then also World War II, how they tried to go invade Russia during winter, and that didn't work at all. Which is ironic because one of Hitler's greatest idols was Alexander the Great, who did the exact same thing and failed.
Oh my goodness. I love the joke. It's just like, who was it? Stalin or whatever is just just like, bold of you to assume I value the lives of my men.
Yeah.
let me
Okay,
throw.
Rayson needs to not be here.
Also, you will need at least one thief.
So, sure, Volk.
Yeah, Volk can still open chests even though he class changed. He still has that ability.
Kenneth is alright, but she needs to not lead the charge because there's some,
Need help with 40 with vengeance.
because there's,
Kills do you have not selected in case you didn't want to use Tanner. You have Stefan on Oscar for, like, what
that's
you
a
can
good
switch
point.
out. Usually the best bet is to either, like, go with strength or go and take out your strongest level to make sure that people that are weaker get more levels. So, like, if you have, like, a
Well,
level 18...
and I can also use
swap
Stefan
it.
because he's at the same level as Tanith.
Well, my point is, like, if you had somebody, like, up higher on your list that you are using that was, like, level 17 or 18, you could remove them and put in Oscar because he'd be lower than 17 or 18.
Good point.
So really the only person higher than him is Soren, but you have Soren for healing, so I would keep him.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's Ike, Soren, and then Jill. They're all over 10, but that's about it. Astrid's 11, but
And you can't even give him a bike anyway, he's required for every stage.
yeah.
Gosh darn it.
I mean, at least it's a character that's good.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't it stink if they gave you a character that was completely useless?
I think let's
I
go...
think
Main character.
That was your main character. I was gonna say, oh, they do that all the damn time. There's one in this stage.
So I guess let's do
But I
this
mean, like
for
somebody
now.
you have to take into every stage.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Reposition.
Wouldn't it be great if they gave you like a halfway decent Pegasus Knight, but almost every stage that she was in had archers? Yeah, that would be frustrating. Thanks, Radiant Dawn.
I'm just gonna put these guys over here because their movement is... Alright, so... Are reinforcements gonna show up from here?
There are gonna be some from the right, like, not your other right,
Yeah,
first
right.
of all. There'll be like 3 right there, and then some in the top right.
Every time. Your other right first.
Up here.
Yeah.
I mean, do you expect anything else from me?
No.
No. I love you for it.
What are these?
Walls.
I
They're
mean,
designed
yeah,
to like
but,
hold up buildings and shit. Oh, those are called candles. They're used to light up rooms.
Oh, okay. I can't tell what that is. Maybe I'm just insanely nearsighted, but...
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I'm glad someone got that reference. You can keep playing, I'm just upping
Okay.
the sound.
Alrighty. So...
Remember, I'm testing sound usually for like the first couple minutes in game.
So, the end result is... Oh, he's got a face. He's
Yeah, he
kind of
does.
important.
He is not recruitable. He's just like an extra mid-boss they put in there. He's kind of a
Nice.
pushover, if we're being honest.
So, is it best to go straight for the dragon, or do I want to... Well, can I go straight for the dragon?
Okay, so here's the
I
thing.
don't think I can.
Basically, here, let me see the controller real quick just to show you the pathway that they want you to take for your normal units. Also, I never mentioned it, you can hold down B while you're moving this to move faster.
Oh my god.
Helps a lot. So, in theory, without a flyer, you would go here and then up here. Or you could go this direction. And then they both kind of meet up around this section, and then you go across this way, down this section, and around one side, or around the other side, and up through here. Or you can just take Jill and like fly across here, but obviously
You're just gonna
by
send
yourself.
Jill out by herself?
Yeah, I mean, what you can do though is you can rescue units that aren't like any cavalry units that are not already on some sort of mount. You could rescue them and then drop them off and just keep doing that back and forth.
Good point.
Also, as a fair warning, watch for that guy because of this.
Ew.
Yep.
5 spaces.
No, minimum range is 5 spaces.
Oh god.
It is whatever their magic is divided by 2. So in his case 8, but he also moves as well. So pretty much by the time you cross those 2 blocks up there that are a different color across the bridge that are north of where you are right now.
There?
Those 2. Pretty much the second you cross those, he'll start firing sleep spells to you. That's what I told you to bring the restore stat for on Mist last round, which you do have it on there for her. That's not Mist. There you go. So as long as you keep her out of range, if somebody gets put to sleep, you can just use restore and bring them right back. Because if they're asleep, they can't move, they can't fight, and they can't dodge attacks. It's a very nasty status effect.
Alrighty.
As I learned when I
The
played
items are fine conditions. Seize the point. Don't die.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll say, the other thing I appreciate about this screen, I'm not sure why I think of it, but like, it shows you who the big bad boss is. It's right there.
It can lie to you,
that.
though.
It can lie to you. Well,
It doesn't do it in this stage, but if, like, there's one that I'm thinking of in particular where you start out with one boss in a stage, and they retreat, and then somebody else takes their place. But if you look at the boss at the start of the map, it will be the guy that retreated.
well, and I was gonna say too, the one we did the other day where, Nasir? No, not Nasir.
Oh, Nisala, yeah.
Nisala, yeah. That would also change, but just because we were able to get him to bail.
Bailey.
Also, as a side note, the reinforcements that appear over there, you'll have 2 fighters and 1 warrior on both sets, and they will appear at the same time.
That's nice.
It's not too bad, like, as long as you keep somebody there that can deal with them. The thing is, if, like, the thief gets caught between them, you're in big trouble.
Why is your movement better than... Man.
Because he's a small child.
Yes, and he has short legs.
He scurries. He does not run. It is much faster.
No, I might have actually turned the volume too loud. Because I'm listening to it and it sounds fine now, and this is before I cranked it. It might have just been the Twitch app screwing up. The Twitch app is really bad.
That too.
Also, I can't read that name from here, but hello, whoever you are.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. LACHEIS 1680. Hi.
I've been pronouncing it incorrectly multiple times. He was at my stream yesterday when I was doing the coin flip run.
Aha.
Is it
He
French?
got to see me fail a stage for almost 4 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That was on normal mode, by the way. So many reinforcements. So many.
Hey, but that's dedication, and we appreciate that.
Alrighty.
Any plans for
So-
endgame?
She'll figure it out eventually, maybe.
I mean, yes, we're buying tickets, but
No, yeah, I see what you did there. I don't even know when it comes out.
probably in May once
26,
again.
40, 52?
Oh,
26 times
sorry. I thought you were we were
Yes.
talking about Endgame. We were completely left in the dark.
I saw what happened last night with Violet. That's ominous.
Yeah, like, oh man, I should pull it up. So basically, there was a spot where I got ambushed from behind, but there are characters in that. You've actually seen 2 of them that are in this game, but they show up in part 1 because the game is put into 4 different acts, and they leave at the end of Act 1, and they don't come back until Act 4. So they've not been gaining levels at all that entire time, and as a result, are insanely weak. So they're forced into the level, and there's 3 of them to keep track of. And then on top of that, I got ambushed multiple turns where there was 4 guys that spawned at the start, 4 mages that spawned on the right, one of which had one of the ranged tomes,
No.
4 bowmen on the left, 4 soldiers on the left, and that happened like 5 turns in a row.
Oh my god.
I could not get away from them. It was awful.
There was no skin.
It was a rough day. night.
It was a rough time,
It was,
generally.
That was my penance for doing really well in the other two stages, I guess.
Not you. I hope you have a green-haired weirdo.
The green-haired man. You do have a lot of green-haired people. You have Rolf, Boyd, Oscar, and Stefan.
I mean, most of them are related, so I understand.
True. Oh, and as a fair warning, don't leave Ike to deal with the reinforcements, because this is a seize chapter, so he will have to seize the point. So if you left him there, you'd have to waste multiple turns getting him all the way around.
That would be that would be obnoxious.
I've made that
indeed.
mistake before. Not on this stage, but in other stages I've made that mistake before, and it was not fun.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
So for reference's sake as well,
Lord.
remember how I said it took me like 17 to 18 turns to clear this stage?
Mm-hmm.
I still got bonus experience for finishing a little early.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to give me any, but it gave me a little over 300 experience for clearing it with 18 turns or 17 turns. So I'm guessing they want you to do it by 20, but in theory, if you had a really good Jill, you could fly in and then drop Ike off and just have them to crush the boss. You could do it in theory, it would just be really hard.
I might just leave Stefan and Zahar to deal with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might as well. Also, as a fair warning, every single set of doors that you see that you can open, because there's one directly north of you, all of them have at least one treasure chest, but many of them also have enemies inside of them.
So, do I want to send Volk to open those doors?
Like, you can open the door by breaking it or opening it, but then just send somebody in front of Volk so that he won't get hit.
Good point.
But there's a lot of really good items here. Also, as you leave people behind, this issue of everybody being cluttered in a hallway will kind of resolve itself.
Yeah.
Namely,
We're a little
also,
bit squished.
Also, because your paladins with their 9 movement will just kind of get past everybody that doesn't have 9 movement.
Pretty much, yeah. Let's bust down this wall.
It might take a few hits, by the way.
And then use the Iron Axe.
No, go ahead and go with steel.
Ooh.
So I was gonna say,
'cause it's
what
damage.
does the most damage?
I was
In this
thinking
case, steel,
number
for whatever
points.
reason, the axes are usually incorrect. I think they have like a 0.5 multiplier on or something. Because this says 32, but it will do a little bit more than 32. But the doors have a lot of health.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 43.
Alright, so let's move right here.
Alternatively, if you use Volk, you can just straight up open the door. It's like picking a chest for 50 gold. You can just straight up open it if you don't want to waste the weapons or whatever.
That too. I don't want to use the silver lance.
You should have. It would have broken the door.
You're right.
Also, if you hover over a door, it will tell you how much endurance it has left. It says in the top left, strength 3.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Meanwhile, Volk is just like gonna walk over and
Yeah, you might as well.
I do have a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that can count towards your weapon level as well. And you can activate skills on doors.
running,
Bye.
running.
Hello.
Rare.
Time for death. Yes. Barely, but yes.
Pop. It sounds like a balloon popping, listen.
Like a very violent pop.
Yeah, that one had like the death blow noise added to it, so it sounded a little bit different.
Also, I got a new name for a forged thunder tome?
Tome.
Tome.
That's the magic
For
books that you
endgame.
use in Fire Emblem, like Soren's Wind and Elwind.
Yeah, I'm just never sure how to pronounce it. Alright, Volk.
Also, Aura, thank you for the resubscribe with Twitch Prime. Talon might be able to barely make out that noise and know what game it's from, since he's played it.
Hi.
It's gone now.
Oh.
It's the, like, you know how you have, like, a different song that plays when you eliminate all the enemies, but you haven't
Oh, yeah.
cleared the stage? It's the one from Shadow Dragon.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite tracks from Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon has great music for as rough as it is. Brave Bow. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Kick his ass, baby. I'll hold your flower.
With you, Slayer. Not today.
Did you mean the entirety of Captain Marvel, though? Kick his ass, baby. I'll hold your flower. That's it. That's the movie. Yes, actually.
I forget how spoiled we are in Path of Radiance of how if you heal with the staff but you have a sword or whatever, it doesn't unequip your weapon. I made that mistake multiple times while playing. Not the stage that kept killing it, but I almost lost Reese a couple times.
Yikes.
Goodness.
Mjolnir. Yeah! I get it. It's a good reference. Also, thanks for that crit, I guess.
Yeah. You might, honestly, he'll be fine in terms of taking damage. He'll take next to nothing. I would switch him to his Regal Sword, though. If that knight comes down, that'll do bonus damage to him. He probably won't. He's probably just gonna sit there like a dumbass, but you never know. Knights are pretty notorious about not moving unless they have to.
I mean, look at all that armor. Do you blame them?
No, but that's why it's fun to make Gotcha run around on the stage.
Good point.
I gave him the boots once just for that alone. He actually was viable then because his movement wasn't terrible. I mean, it was still slower than a paladin, but it helped.
Hey, come here. I'm gonna whack you with the sword.
I guess probably about 18 times 2, roughly. Hey, I got it right! Yeah!
Nice! Rip, my dude.
I'm usually off by 1, at least in terms of levels. I'm surprised I got it right for once. Please, like that's gonna do anything.
LOL.
That weapon is bollocks if he knows it.
No longer
Why did you even try dodging, Ike?
using
Yeah, it probably would have done no damage, let's be real. Ike has like 23 defense.
Alrighty, so first of all,
Let's find door number 2. Stiletto is basically a stronger knife for
I love
what
heals.
matters. I
So
think
keep
it ups...
keep it equipped for fashion purposes.
Yeah, it'll double your damage that Volt can do from 2 to 4.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I think it actually does do bonus damage against knight units, but like, why would you be attacking a knight with your thief? That would be suicide.
I'll save you, Duke. Poke, poke.
The giraffe has spoken. I cannot be harmed by mere arrows. It's true. That guy can be harmed by lances, though.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be real. Ike is a loose cannon, so that's also a very valid spelling.
Does he play by the rules? I mean, we know he's not a cop because cops don't exist back then.
What are you? Obnoxious. That's
He's a light magic user. He's one of those idiots.
So yeah,
One of those
obnoxious.
guys. Power of Christ compel you.
It's not gonna kill him,
Where's your
but
God?
it'll give you more
Was that
XP.
stun? No, that was just a critical. No stun. I don't think she put stun on Jill, which is fine, because stun's not very good in this game. It just locks the enemy from moving for a turn. As opposed to in Radiant Dawn, where it stuns them for 4 turns. I know, a little bit of a difference.
I'm gonna poke you twice with my bow. Or
Hello, naughty
once.
children. It's time for murder.
I'm a paladin. I fight for what's right.
Rest
Like murder.
Rest in peace, Boromir. He did in fact get shot with 3 arrows, so it's accurate.
Indeed.
One of the better characters, in my opinion, from Lord of the Rings. Even
Did
though,
you know-
he
He was relatable. Yeah, he was a very relatable person.
The redemptive arc is like one of the best out there, anyway.
Did you know that Pippin named his son Faramir?
Nice.
Which gives me a lot of emotions in general, but, you know.
So if you have a boy, it's getting named Albus Severus Dumbledore, correct?
How dare you disrespect me?
My father will hear about this.
Well played. Well played. That was perfect.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was good.
I'll make myself cry.
Oh,
You're
that's
just gonna
fine.
chill out here.
I've cried multiple times on screen, mostly from laughing. There's a line in Radiant Dawn that I didn't hear before until yesterday, and it's when you fight a character and you actually fight him with Volk, because Volk's, you know, a viable fighter in Radiant Dawn. And whenever he confronts the boss is like, you're, and then Volk just goes, under new contract, goodbye.
Savage.
It's like, well, that guy's dead. Because in that game, believe it or not, Volk can do about 40 damage per round. That's provided he doesn't get, like, a critical or lethality or anything else. The only downside is he's only playable in one stage and then the 5-stage endgame.
Alright.
Also, a bit of a
Seriously,
trick,
no
if
one?
you see where the 2 mages are that were, like, across the water, right there, if you stand above them, like on that platform up there, you can shoot them with arrows. You actually can't shoot across that.
That's great.
So it's not like a wall. They actually do realize, oh, hey, there's nothing there to stop you.
I love that. 18 times 2 is...
I mean,
I got it. Hang on.
If it's
I got
almost
it.
20, I'm not going to give you the answer.
I
If
know.
it's almost 20 and he has 27
Be
health per shot,
26, right? No,
wrong.
no.
Clearly you don't have it.
I don't have it. No, 36.
There you go.
Thank God. Can I graduate first grade now? I'm disappointed in you missing, honestly. He's right there.
He had aimed across water with fire. It was just a bad combo.
I mean, you're right.
If Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom has taught me anything, I'm sure that weakens it somehow. With all the crap they pull on that. A Labyrinth Wall, instead of being a monster card, is an actual labyrinth on the field. And then after someone uses a water attack and leaves water on the ground, Summoned Skull can use it to go through the maze and hit the guy on the other side.
Beautiful
Man.
use of tactics.
Complete bullcrap. Like, that's not how that works at all.
Oh yeah.
It's so dumb. The worst part is they play Labyrinth Wall in attack mode, so it has no attack points. So it's like, you could literally just attack the walls and break them down.
Then you would indeed come in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah,
Oh my
that would be
God.
what you're trying to do. Though to be fair, they had to figure out a way to pad out that fight against the Paradox Brothers somehow, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Though they
Hello,
did a
naughty
lot
children,
better in
it's time
GX.
for murder.
Yeah, GX is a lot better. GX has a really good habit of making sure duels usually don't last more than 2 episodes. Unlike the original show. But even for,
Meanwhile,
like,
4
even for the end of
episodes
season
later.
one, like the graduation duel was between Zane and Jade, like, they don't actually start the duel until like 7 minutes in, but it still doesn't take that long for it to end.
Yep.
And then there's also the fact that it ends with both players taking almost 60,000 damage each.
That's a lot of damage.
That's enough to kill you in the game of Duel Monsters over 10 times.
Oh, just imagine if you felt pain according to how much damage you took.
Oh, dude, rip.
Oh.
Have you watched the end of GX and like what happens to Zane's character at all?
No,
Oh.
not like the end.
Yeah, it's a thing. He basically gets involved in like an underground dueling thing where they like
Oh, yeah.
shackle things all around him, and so it fucks with his heart really badly.
Yeah. Like I knew he essentially participated in real life shadow games,
Yeah,
which
Exclusive.
without magic, yeah.
yeah. And thanks to Aster Phoenix, who everybody else seems to love, but I think he's a dick. He's like a really lame version of Kaiba. And Kaiba's in GX sometimes, so...
yes. Yugi pops up in the first episode.
And the last episode.
And then... and his deck makes an appearance.
Yeah.
Would the hammer do more damage?
No. Like, it's just... The hammer's an axe-based weapon, so they all have that, like, plus 50% or whatever it's supposed to be. They all have it, so...
The killer axe would do 40 damage, right?
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't think you can... I don't think you can get criticals on the sword. You can get skills, but not criticals.
Oh,
but it'll still do 40 attack, right?
Yeah, it'll still do 40.
Woohoo!
It'll do more than 40. Yeah, 52.
Nice.
I don't know why that only happens with axes, but it does.
Because why not?
I guess it's the idea of, like... I guess it's the idea of, like, a fireman's axe being able to break down.
Being able to have... Well, of all the weapons...
First of all... Rude.
No fun with that. That boy's asleep, which means he can't dodge this at all. He will get hit both times.
Ooh, that's a fun combo. Oh! Oh!
Ow. Ow.
Wake up! 1 XP! Masochism XP!
So the funny thing is, you can't do it in this game, but you can do it in Radiant Dawn. If you shove characters that are asleep, it will actually wake them up faster.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't work in this game. It's just an interesting little anecdote. I actually used it yesterday to wake Ike up when he got put to sleep.
Oh, here we go again!
Death
Twice.
time. I mean, he would have killed him with 1 hit anyways,
He
but...
was doing that a lot yesterday as well. He was getting Aether, like, over and over. It was insane. I don't think he dropped below 40 health until he got put to sleep.
Unlocked Ike for a friend in Smash for the Switch.
Oh, Ultimate?
Yeah, Smash Ultimate. And I was just like, you're welcome. enjoy the slaughters now.
Yeah. Ike's still pretty good in Ultimate, as far as I remember. I have not seen anything new about the tier list, but yeah, I think you're right. I think the longest goal was 8 episodes in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I actually used some copies of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Listed on VHS and things.
That was a fair amount
It
of...
was a lot of
experience.
VHS tapes.
I had a Pyramid of Light.
Yeah, I had it as well.
And I wanted this Shining Dragon. Instead, I got Pyramid of Light.
Yay.
I actually found out the
Alrighty,
episode
my
of
dude.
Duelist Kingdom where Yugi fights Panic to get my star chips back, they had to edit over it because it was apparently too scary for kids. So there's like one part of it where they just cut to it where it's basically a montage where they play one of the songs from Music to Duel By and just decide instead to like have Yugi playing cards and like them just attacking each other and not really doing any damage. And then it just like basically cuts a third of the episode out. Just really dumb, but really funny.
Alright. I'm also 1 space short.
Yep. There is no ranged way to get rid of those, not yet anyway. There is a staff that does that, but it is very valuable and would not be worth wasting to heal sleep on 1 character.
Hello.
That's true, but saying that Nintendo does a good job about making Fire Emblem characters look like one another, that's true, but there's so many characters, like you can only have so many hair colors and so many facial structures for... Especially on like GBA stuff.
I actually used the database from Fire Emblem Heroes to ask what somebody was going to dye their hair color for.
Nice.
And
Not
they were going for Ursula Purple.
Nice.
That is the color scheme I came up with.
Yeah, because I can't actually
And remember,
do
X
anything
will
with
just show
them.
you any units that you have available that you have not moved yet.
Alrighty.
You did this earlier. This exact
I
same
know,
equation.
I know. I'm not saying I'm smart.
Evidently not.
Yeah, I'm not.
But Zahart is fast, and that's something.
Okay, come on, that one's easy.
I know that one. I can do that one.
I can do that one.
I can do this one. I got it. I got it. I was telling somebody at my work, we do third-party IT, which means anytime we have IT problems, we have to call somebody else, which is the worst idea ever. No one should ever outsource IT, because that's just the worst. And so, anyway, and so the thing that I dislike about them is that they treat me like I'm a moron. Because I can prove that I'm a moron. Like, if you just give me time, I can prove it. So I don't object to being treated like a moron. Just let me prove that I'm a moron before you treat me like a moron. Because again, I assure you, I can prove that I'm a moron.
To be
Just
fair,
let me prove
everybody that
it
does
first.
math nowadays typically just uses calculators. Like, the need to know your multiplication tables is just not relevant anymore, by and large. It's just like, oh, but you... Yeah, but it's like, oh, you just, like, got a calculator on your phone. You need to multiply 334 by 126. There you go. Done.
Alrighty, so first of all, I'm disappointed that it's gonna take two of y'all to do this, but whatever.
Not necessarily.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You seem to forget you have a weapon that can give you a critical of about 50%.
You're right. I forget about that a lot.
Like, it's not a guarantee, but it's still pretty good.
I mean, it's a decent chance.
As far as criticals go, anything above 10 is really a chance.
Like that.
Yeah. Also, I moved my charging cable. It's not there. If that's what you were looking
Yeah,
for.
I was about to say.
I was cleaning up cables around there, namely
Ah.
because it was just a mess earlier. I think it's over here.
I have
now.
two that fell. If you want me to put them someplace for you.
So, first of all,
They're just cables from my camcorder.
I don't even know where the power strip is over here. I
It's
could
like-
scoot back.
I was gonna say you could just scoot back and use that one.
good morning.
Good morning.
Meow.
But yeah, they're just for this. Oh, mark. But yeah, they actually got pretty good quality on it, surprisingly. Hello. That was the noise of it turning on when I opened it, but I closed it, so it should be in sleep mode now. But yeah, it records in like 1080p. Got a SD card for it that's got like you can record stuff for like 7 hours. So should work pretty good for August.
This wall plug-in
Yeah,
makes me
it's
nervous.
yeah, it's not the best one in the world.
There we go.
I was gonna say I could just move to the power strip over there.
Well, no, I was just like, the only issue with it is just like, I feel like I'm gonna break it because I feel that like strain, and it's just like
Yeah,
I'm gonna press too hard, and that's gonna be the end of it.
that's one of the things that
Durability reduced to 0. You broke the wall outlet.
yeah, it's always been bad. That was like the one thing about this room that actually was bad from the get-go was that wall outlet.
So close.
You had both for that though. Unless you didn't want to open it yet, because there is a sword master in there, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I should probably wait until there's fewer reinforcements over here.
Yeah, especially since Wolf's in the line of fire right now.
Yeah.
Now he's safe. Sword's in the line of fire, but he's got a better chance of dodging than Wolf does.
Volk has a better chance of just getting absolutely killed.
Like, he might be an assassin, but he's also level 1, and Soren's gotten, like, a bunch of levels. Because, sadly, you don't get any experience from lock-picking doors or chests like you used to.
Goodbye, friend. Rip.
Also, yes, that is true. That character does look like Leon or Lion, but he is not in this game. He is not playable, tragically. He's off somewhere doing something.
A thing. I'm sure it's important.
I mean, he's not vital to the story at all in this game. Honestly, he's more of just a... what's the word I'm looking for? A farce character. Like, he's designed to represent something, but he doesn't actually. Because he, A, does not fit the role, and B, is actually not the heir to that role.
He's got a face.
He does have a face. He might be recruitable.
That's exciting.
Oh, he's not on screen anymore. Oh, that guy drops a kill yesterday.
Okay, so that guy.
Yeah, pretty much you'll just have to have Mist nearby and just let him burn the sleep staff uses. There's really no way to get to him in time.
Not you.
Yeah, him.
So there's 15 uses.
No, it's 3 for sleep. You're looking at physics.
You're right, you're right.
Thank God there's not 15 uses for that.
So I was about to say, there's
Worse.
not 15 restores.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I'll just wait right here. Perfect. Just everybody stand right here. Is anybody else gonna come from down here?
No, but it will take a long time to get those characters back to your team that's right there now.
I mean, yeah, good point.
So I usually just leave them there. Remember, it's not provoked, so that's probably why.
Yeah, because I was about to be like, first of all, rude. Then I was like, oh yeah, he's got provoke.
Yeah, Soren would have been the smarter target just in terms of he would have been easier to hit than it would have. At least I guess he would have been.
I know it's not gonna kill him, but just on principle.
I mean, it might.
How dare.
No, not this time.
How dare.
Oh well.
If he had one more hit, it would have killed him.
I was thinking like there's a decent chance for a critical with a sniper.
That too.
Use whatever you want. It's only got 1 durability left.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the durability of my weapons.
Pretty much as long, at this point, as long as it's not a forged weapon, don't worry about it too much, because any iron or steel weapon can always be replaced.
Hi.
So I hear you like using swords.
Try going for a stronger axe, you might be able to just straight up one-shot him. There you go. It's
I have a
not a good...
91% chance of hitting. However, I have a 91% chance of hitting.
Ooh! Critical execution.
Still pretty good experience, though.
Alright.
Behind door number 3. Energy drop. Hey!
Nice.
I haven't played this stage in 2 weeks. I'm impressed I got that right.
Can we actually go down these steps?
No, they're just aesthetic. Sometimes enemy reinforcements will come from staircases like that, but this is not one of those cases.
That's disappointing.
There are a 3rd set of reinforcements, but they don't show up until like turn 18 or 19, and it's just like an extra thief to start stealing the treasure if you haven't gotten it by that point. But he's at the bottom left of the map, so it takes him a while to even get around anything.
Alrighty, so y'all are good. And she is...
Yeah, just put her there and
In
then
the
put somebody in
area.
the line of fire that's got like good defense and good HP. Remember, she's not at full right now. And like honestly, Ike's not a horrible choice. Move him down 1 more, just to be 100% sure.
Hi.
You can also start breaking those doors up there too.
I was gonna say, send Kieran after the...
Yeah, since you're just basically having to kill time on this one. Sage reminds me of somebody rated on. Yeah, color scheme's a little bit different, but the hair is almost identical. The Age of Lee Everett, the first Walking Dead game.
33.
There you go.
Nice.
Get the depth.
Amazing. I can hit a door twice.
Yeah.
A
It's almost like-
stationary object.
It's almost like the door's not alive and doesn't move.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't move by itself anyway.
Let's do a steel dance. Doesn't do a lot. It shall be hoped. You are now
Break
useless.
down the door with an arrow. I mean, in Payday 2, you can break locks with the bow and arrow, so... Resident Evil, if you knife a lock enough times, it'll break.
So that's one.
It can also miss, but usually it won't, unfortunately.
Counterattack at any range.
Oh, that'd be great.
How dare you!
Just throw a meteor at him.
Wait, how did he turn around to face me if he's asleep?
He's
He's
probably
a
spun
sleepwalker.
around.
Sleepwalker.
Right round. Like a record, baby.
Right, round, round, round.
Maybe
Oh, it's
it's
open.
more of a
Oh.
hypnotic state.
Could be.
Alright. How fast can you move? Not very. But you're trying, and that's what matters. Not really.
Oh yeah, I guess he does look like that character, which is very fitting for the story, actually.
We did get a slight rain today, by the way.
Oh, great. And I watched, well, I guess I watched the inside of my car today, not the outside.
Alright,
Which it was in desperate need of. Took a vacuum to it and everything.
trying this for the second time today.
Oh, that map.
5 summonings. No.
Oh, yeah.
I've gotten special tickets.
Whack.
And I
Darn.
it makes it a lot cheaper. Because you know the whole discount thing for opening several orbs.
Yeah,
like
the
5
Costco
orbs.
strategy. I think you have a longbow for Rolf if you do want to use him. Oh no, you don't. It's on Shin. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, again, it's not super urgent. Like, Volk's all the way over here.
Always go green.
There's a Lagoo option.
I'll take a quick.
Or, yeah, Lagoo.
Here.
Low tier.
So,
Yeah, you were
that's
kidding. Wow.
twice.
I have much better versions of her. The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer version is much better.
Yeah. Speaking of longbows. Nice shot.
You did what? The horse is just astonished. Now my question is, are you gonna make Jill kill the Lagoo after creating such great...
I mean, if she weren't de-transformed, I'd
Oh,
be tempted.
Ina, I thought you meant like the reinforcements. Like, there were no Lagoos there, Tylen. You really do need to get your eyes checked. I mean, you could, honestly. It's up to you. The dragons
Is
have
there-
one fatal flaw in this game
What?
that they don't have in Radiant Dawn, so...
Oh no!
just move Jill in there.
I've made a
Weapon
huge
triangle.
mistake. I've made a huge mistake.
No, you'll be fine.
Jill's just like, so I hear y'all like to party.
You just blocked the door so none of them can get by her, so
Good
you'll be
point.
fine. These
Watch
pretty
out, it's-
skirt-wearing guys are gonna be able to do anything.
Watch out, it's swooping season. Dragons will coming.
Yeah. Hey, defense.
But is there any special conversation that'll
Defense
occur
is also
for
very
Ina?
important. I'm gonna stand exactly in the door.
With Jill, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
Alright,
Jill,
my
but-
dude.
Oh, like almost every boss has special conversations. Ike always has a special conversation with every boss if you initiate combat with him.
Red or blue?
The top blue one.
Eh.
Come on, guys! You can do it!
Soren's
Soren's too
Soren doesn't
small.
have enough wheat. He doesn't have enough strength to him. He's too weak.
Darn.
He didn't eat his Wheaties this
You
morning.
could just heal Boyd. He's like at half health.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Man, that's just. Just whack.
Another Abel? Ugh.
He's alright in the game.
He's, yes.
Oh, hey, and I made it!
Talisman!
Doesn't
Wow,
matter, I
never
got
let you
the
command
thing.
me in times of war.
Oh, man.
Shove! 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 Hey, look I made it!
This is great news. Didn't expect to make it, but it happened. So I guess I'm just not gonna question that. I guess we're also just gonna ignore the archer, apparently.
He's
Well,
fine.
no.
Oh, wait, look!
Because if I move
Hello?
over here, then he still can get me, right?
Oh,
Yeah, but you'll just be able to use mist and just get rid of it again next
And-
round. So.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then
Mike
what's
will get hit by that mage, but whatever.
Yeah, what's his resistance?
It's not gonna be great, but Ike's got 50
58.
health. He'll be
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
he's
was
gonna
about
be
to say-
fine.
At 50, a nice
Come here.
50 HP. Oh, and you aether it!
It's fun to watch.
Tis time for death.
So that's 3 aethers on this map.
Yeah, thus far. There's still room for more.
Yes.
I just move him back here.
Aether.
Gotta love that night ring.
You really do. Like this. I
It
love
would- see,
him
it's
having
worth the
Kanto.
struggle of getting the Masala trick to work.
It
It
really
really is
is.
worth it.
Alright.
They're just like, oh, dude, look, there's a guy asleep. He's
For
sitting
now.
duck. We got it.
So either she's going to kill him,
Or she's going to
or she's going to kill him.
go with the other
Okay.
blue one. And then just go clockwise from there.
Okay.
I think that's the option.
Bye.
Doink.
He hit me dead on with his sword, and the wyvern just looked at him like, "Does it look like I care?"
There's somebody I haven't gotten yet.
Man,
Player. Flyer.
that's bad. That's bad.
Ooh, she has harsh command.
All right.
I know
so
you can
first
save
of
those
all,
aethers for later. Yeah, really.
Romthea, great against armored and cavalry. Ooh, but that second ability is so much better. Hit and run.
Where you can both hit and run.
Yeah.
Or if you have asthma problems, hit and walk. Actually, hit and stroll sounds better.
Oh, who was I gonna put that on? There was a character I was going, dude, hit and run would be so boss with this character.
level up.
Put it on the black unit.
Oh god. Oh
Just
god.
run up and just, okay, I'm back here. Cha!
Could you imagine if it was like basically the attack that the character from Final Fantasy 15 had, but it was the Black Knight where you can like throw the sword and then teleport to it?
Yes.
Like, surprise, remember me?
Okay, so I can just see it. The run up to hit, like the animation of the general just walking up, trying very slowly to hit you, and then they just walk back to their space really slow. And you're just in shock that this is happening.
Like, how did he do that?
Aha! It is broken.
Yep.
Curse is
Hi.
broken. Jill is a mass murderer of swordsmen, and
Hi.
You're not gonna get any of these when you actually need them. I'm gonna warn you
Dude,
right now.
I'm gonna be screwed when I actually need them.
See, here's the thing, there's a boss that you can fight and you can win or lose against him, but if you can't activate Aether at all during the fight, it is impossible to beat him.
Well, I'm not beating him then.
That has happened to me before. I played the match perfectly, but because I could never get Aether to activate, I couldn't win. It sucked.
That's so pleasant. I love it when that happens.
I love it when a plan comes together. You might as well move her like a little bit forward because in 2 turns she's gonna be back to where you can use her again.
Alrighty.
No, actually, I don't remember.
I think he's from like the genealogy of Holy War.
He is, yeah. I don't remember though. He might have just been like an average character. I don't think he was like as a part of the game.
Because he had a father character and that's the son character.
Yeah.
They used Tearfin. What's the name of the blade?
Oh, that guy's definitely
Rude.
dead. I don't know what he was thinking.
I'm just gonna dodge the lightning bolts like a ninja.
Actually, no. Yeah, he would have started as archer, which means he would have gone to either bow knight or sniper.
Oh no, you're attacking Ike. Whatever shall I do? Definitely not sidestep it.
Yep.
Surprise Aether.
Yeah, that's where the thief will come from later.
Again, oh no. Whatever shall I do with all of these chests?
Rolf, shove him. He won't be able to.
No, like you've already used your move, but there's no point.
I mean,
in doing
yeah.
that. Apparently.
Like ever since the Kitsune Wolfskin, I haven't had like okay. I can't say that because they had a weird one released at the same time, like legendary heroes from different games. It was Lyn with a bow. It was Dumas, Azura, and what was the other person? I think it was Roy.
Good.
But I got both Lyn and Duma, which one is a character that essentially receives bonuses based on how many allies are nearby, like ×2.
Slap. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yay!
Good job. Good job, Kieran. Last session was a little bit rough on you.
Good job.
He did really well in Radiant Dawn yesterday. You know who didn't do well though? Titania. She kept dying.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That guy.
15. Copy number 15.
Yeah. That's like one of Sherwood's favorite characters.
Oh yes. Don't get me wrong. He's great.
You just don't need 20 of them.
You don't need 20 of them, and at the same time, he's not that useful in this game.
You're supposed to be getting him to level 20 as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah. You've got until stage 27, so you're doing fine. Also,
Well,
fair
on
warning,
track.
that dude that you saw down there earlier that had the face, the guy wearing the white armor, you can recruit him. You talk to him with Ike, but he will move, so...
He only moves this far.
Yeah. He has a throwing weapon, so if you put Ike within, like, just within range, he'll throw the spear and Ike probably will dodge it.
Quick question.
Okay.
Can I talk and Kanto out?
Yes.
Because
Maybe.
I don't know how the action things works. Like, could you shove somebody with Kanto?
Oh, with Kanto? No.
No.
Shove
sorry,
someone
not
and
Kanto.
then-
And then Kanto, yeah.
Yeah.
Kanto can only activate
Sorry,
after an
the
action has
knife
been
passive,
used
yeah.
once, so yeah.
Night passes, whatever. Night raid. It's great, but they're sitting there. It's just like we're waiting on them reinforcements.
They're not gonna get there in time. Or they could just go the wrong way, that works too.
Hey, we got turned around at the central staircase.
Sorry, we took a ride on Albuquerque. It happens.
Alrighty, Leith.
Sorry,
Back
we
to the party.
went left down Damnation Avenue instead of going right on Salvation Street.
Yeah, it happens. Corrosion. Which is okay, I guess.
Does it just get rid of people's weapon durability?
Yeah, it does. How much it deletes is based on how much damage you do.
Okay, so
But
I
usually you're
want
trying to kill people in that
to
round
step
anyways.
in right here.
Yeah. You can break the door if you want. See if you can get Aether on the door.
That would actually be hilarious.
You can do it.
Do it!
No.
I'm so disappointed.
See, I think the door has a speed of 0, so you should get a double.
Yeah.
I feel like you should get an automatic double hit, now that you mention it.
The door was too fast for Ike.
Exactly.
It swings too fast. Person versus door. Door wins.
Just the enemy opens it up and just smashes them in the face.
This would be great if, like, Sword had Tornado and just uses it on that mage that's sitting there next to the wall, just like, I did something.
Yeah, there you go. Use Bullet Gun to open the door.
I mean, what better way than to burn the door down?
Yeah. It's a wood door, it won't survive.
Does fire magic get weapon bonus again?
No.
Wow.
It's just the axes. That's why I said I'm not sure why it's just the axes. Because that would make sense, but no.
The weapon of the weapon triangle, that makes sense.
Yeah, but the fact that fire doesn't make any sense on a wood door. But oh well. 13? 12.
You're close.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention at all to what level she was at. It was just a wild guess. So the fact that I was only off by 1 was kind of surprising. I was expecting it to see her at like 9 or something. Be like, oh, it wasn't even close.
Hello, friend. Death time.
Wow.
Cue death.
Feel the death.
Ooh. Okay, I see why that would be a bad thing.
Nice. Strength, skill, speed. And to think, when you first get her, she almost dies when fighting a crow.
Yeah. Alrighty. Alright.
Yeah.
They'll just
Two
be
men
there.
with their swords hanging out.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, that was the point.
I like his mustache. Hi.
Hello. It is indeed me. I was wondering.
Bye.
I was wondering if he'd go away. No, we'll just stab him. That'll work too.
Stabby, stabby.
I'm afraid I must kill you for secret reasons.
Also, I will have to check that link after stream. I can't do it right now.
I would like to talk to you.
About our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, take this. What is it? Why are you staring at me like this? I am Tyrone.
It's like a mix of Hya and a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would, like, frighten the opponent quite well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The shocking off after.
What was it from Whose Line anyway? Like, unconvincing battle cries? I'll hurt you! I think my favorite one I've ever heard was in a professional Smash tournament where somebody got, like, a Smash with Mario, and it killed him, and right when they did, they're like, go away! It's just like the wimpiest go away ever.
Go away! Leave me alone!
It's like basically Sean Paul from Soul Calibur. It was like that level of go away.
This is totally gonna work out. Let's fight people 20 levels above us. No. Okay.
If you plan on dying anyway, go ahead and join us. We're gonna die anyways.
I mean, they accepted Jill. She wasn't a general, but she was from Dan.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say.
So here's the reason why he's, like, went over to your side so easily, and trust me, you probably don't want to use him right out of the gate. I would move him back. I'll go over his bio in a minute. Is you remember how Ike's dad was one of the initial 4 riders of Dan?
Yeah.
Well, so was that guy.
Ah.
So they knew each other.
Neat.
So that's why he won't attack Ike, is because he realizes that that's the kid of somebody he used to be really close with.
He sees a bit of his father.
You know, interestingly, one of the supports he can get in the game with another character that Tornado can get? Rolf.
Interesting.
He can actually support with Rolf. Because Rolf looks like his son Josh.
Aww.
Oh, that's sad. Is Josh dead?
I don't remember, actually, because I don't use Tornado.
Is
Because
that-
again, like all the knights in this game,
He comes way too late.
well, yeah, he comes too late, and just knights just don't work well in Path of Radiance, is basically what I'm getting at.
Movement is...
Especially on this stage. Can you imagine
yeah.
Gotcher trying to keep up with the rest of the team on this?
Nope.
Thoron!
That would just go very poorly.
Yeah, it would not go well. You would leave him at the start to deal with the swordsman, I guess.
This is
Let me look up
the worst.
Mr. Tornado.
So, what I'm looking at is the entire weapon advantage against me, except for one,
Nice.
which has a tome. Unfortunately, my entire team doesn't have resistance.
Great. Great.
So, entire team out of disadvantage, essentially.
I can never spell his name.
Though I think my... Oh, Tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Excuse me. Oh well. Let's see what you got. It's a great day to die.
There we go.
Whack. Darn it. So close.
Like, it's really not that hard. If you just split his name in half, you have Toro and Neo. It's really not that hard.
Toro, Neo. Torneo. It's like Borneo, except not.
Oh, you mean like the knockoff Oreos? Yeah.
Oh,
There is actually a knockoff version of Oreos called Borneos. I'm not making that up.
I thought it was like a city.
It's a
It is.
country.
It's a country.
It's it's a country that's in like the
Geography.
It's in the South China Sea.
Clearly, geography is not my strongest suit. I think I'll be better once I learn right from left.
To be fair, you know I'm crap at geography. Literally, the only reason I know where Borneo is because that's where the first season of Survivor was shot.
Oh, okay.
That's how
I've
you
heard
know.
of that.
That's how you know I have a pretty good inkling. All right, so Tornado's growth rates: HP 60, Strength 55, Magic 5, Skill 50, Speed 30, Luck 60, Defense 40, Resistance 15. His stats are slightly below average for a level 14 unit, and he's in one of the worst classes in the game. You're not wrong. Still, his stats make him usable even on hard. He possesses one of the greatest skills in the entire game, Resolve. His resistance is also fairly high for a general in Path of Radiance, generals usually having average resistance. Finally, his high weapon ranks allow him to make use of some of the best weapons in the game, because he starts with lances at an A rank and swords also at an A rank. Also, I don't think we've come across Resolve, but they are right in saying it's one of the best abilities in this game. What Resolve does is, if your HP falls to half or below half, it will multiply your skill, strength, and speed by 1.5.
I honestly did not expect Rolf to kill this guy.
Now,
I really didn't.
Well, I mean, when you
right.
bring a gun to a spear fight,
Yeah. And
I
you're too
mean-
slow to dodge the gun.
Yeah.
This ain't no Matrix. Alright.
Eh.
boink.
Hammer. Oh, you don't have hammer. Lame. Cool.
None
What-
until-
Lame.
I think it's Boyd. Boyd had the hammer weapon.
So that's 28.
See, this guy's the anti-horseman with his pole axe.
Yeah. He is the Antichrist.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
Sorry, it just reminded me of one of Emil's bad Wheel of Fortune guesses where the answer was political activist and he thought it was political antichrist.
That's a great guess. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Obama.
Oh man, that's bad.
Oh, he's had worse. I
Oh,
guarantee
man.
you he's had worse.
That's... Oh boy.
You seem to forget he got the Metropolitan but not Museum of Art. He put Mutant of Arc.
Yeah, that was pretty bad too. It's like Joan of Arc, except mutant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Teenage
don't.
Mutant Ninja Turtles plus Joan of Arc, perhaps.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Teenage Mutant Ninja, Joan of Arc.
Still probably better than the one that they're airing on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, whatever it is right now. That one just looks straight up bad. It's the art design in general I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I think it's about the same for everybody.
And obviously because it's a Sea's Point, the boss will not move. Which is an upside, because again, dragons have one fatal weakness in this game.
Water,
No.
air,
No.
fire.
No. Thunder! No.
I'll get the element one. I'll get
It's
the
not-
right
it's
element
not
one
an
of these
element.
days.
It's not an element that they're weak to. Technically, the Goose Slayer
Arrows?
qualifies, but not that either. Yes, arrows. They have no range. In Radiant Dawn, they can attack 1 or 2 squares away. This game, they can only attack 1 square away.
My dude, how am I gonna get you all the way to the other side of this map?
Trust me, it'll take a while to kill Ina unless you just, like, run in guns blazing.
Oh, man.
Like, if you used Rolf's Bow on Ina, it might do 1 times 2. Her defense is really high.
Dude, your movement sucks. Alright.
Where's your shoving chain now?
Well, they're all down here.
Yeah, they're all down there.
I needed them.
So here's something else that you can do if you're playing a lot. You can bring in Soth as well. The problem is that uses up a slot for somebody you might need for offense.
Yeah.
So, like, you might be able to do it faster that way, but you're kind of risking it a little bit. So I prefer to take this bulk. Really, by the time bulk class changes, there's no real need for Soth anymore. Not that there really was in the first place, but you know what I mean. You get to the point where the stages, you might as well just take your time, because if you mess up, it's not like a stage that'll last like 4 turns and then you die, and it's like, oh, it's just 4 turns. Like, if you lost somebody here, you're on turn 16.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Boyd. Waddle on over there.
His movement isn't great either. Very generally speaking, I am not happy with some of the movement.
It's just the
Some
stage.
of these
The stage in
characters.
particular really highlights who has good movement and who does not. This is, in terms of like moving around, this is the longest stage in the game, and that includes the final level. Because like a lot of them are big maps, but you don't have to take this really stupid winding pathway around it as much.
Hi.
Can't wait to see Ike take like 1 damage, or just dodge it completely.
Or none.
The fires of hell are coming for you.
He can just warm his toes and then, you know, keep going.
Let me put a marshmallow on the tip of my sword.
Or on the tip of your spear since you got a lightsaber here. Perfect.
You know those short dragon
Chuck it at him.
tops.
Chuck it. Ah!
As he has 2 spears that went directly through his throat.
The Swordmaster Bros are kind
Yeah, I
of
was gonna say,
chilling
that's
for the
actually
time
kind of
being.
impressive. The first one didn't kill him on impact.
Yeah. I have had 3 weapons levels level up. This level. 3 people have had their weapon levels up.
Nice.
Yeah, the Swordmaster Bros are chilling out for a little bit.
Yeah, they're just kind of, like, there's
They're
no
there.
point. They're not gonna be able to catch up.
Hey, don't do that. Rude.
I was having that problem yesterday as well.
Rude.
Yep, one more reason why killing the healers is a vital strategy in any game you play, especially Overwatch.
So, obviously she's not gonna move, these guys are gonna move, and he's
See?
gonna move.
Just look at how insensitive one of those guards is.
4 more turns, dude.
Look up there, the rightmost guard up there for her. The bad lady. Look at how insensitive he is.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the Lagoon Slayer right there.
To be fair, if you actually, like, watch the cutscene, apparently, I don't know how this happened, but none of the soldiers that Ina was commanding knew she was a Laguz until she transformed.
Oh yeah.
Which,
I don't know
considering
how
she's
none
got
of
that
them
thing on her
realized.
head,
Yeah.
like, man.
You can set up the kill for somebody,
Yeah.
provided there's no critical or anything.
Which you know that means she's gonna crit.
No.
Whoa, she's getting dangerously. Oh
He
goodness.
might, though.
Doesn't matter!
Did it.
I mean, you can crit, but if you don't do
Oh,
any damage in
boy.
the first place.
I'm embarrassed for you, bud.
Oh my god, that
I'm
was
embarrassed
that was
for
a crit
ya.
fail.
Oh, man.
I mean, no, the critical itself was a success, it just didn't do anything. The crit fail is just not getting a crit at all, I guess.
No.
Yeah,
missing
Stefan and
as a
Zahark are
swordsmaster.
guarding
Yeah,
the
that's the crit
entrance
fail,
because
easily.
they're
Missing as a swordsmaster is the crit fail.
not fast. I have not done much with Mia at all, actually. Oh, I got a kill. just wait here.
Well, as we found out from when I've been playing this through, that's a good idea, because I have stopped using her many levels ago.
This is a great idea.
By and large, I'm trying to keep my team as similar to yours as I can, but we'll see.
Let's see how good your damage resistance
Maybe before you
is.
start the end game, I'll do like another full playthrough. 9.
9.
That's still not bad.
Or, sorry, 11, not 9.
I can't do math.
42 to 31.
I wasn't gonna correct you.
No, I had the 2 and the 1 backwards. That wasn't me doing the math wrong. It's I thought he had 41 and dropped down to 32, which would have been 9.
Math is hard.
Math is
Or just reading the correct number, apparently.
That too.
Apparently reading is what I'm not doing well in.
Which is ironic, considering.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, I'm a writer who hates reading.
Yay, missed. Proud of you.
That was actually a good level.
That was actually a really good level, all things considered. Alrighty.
Alright, time to rush in. It's just 2 knights. They're really not going to be able to do all that much.
They really won't.
Night.
Hi.
Like, even if they somehow did hit you, like, you could send Ike to kill that guy right now. You still have the Regal Sword, so that would probably eliminate the guy on the right. If not, it's going to get close. Yeah, I'll do it.
That's what you get for having a Lagoose Slayer in my presence.
Look at this tiny ass little knife. It looks so weird.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Why do you have that knife when you are in that much armor? It's like you get a little butter knife.
They ran out of weapons in the Daean army, I guess. The rest of them are all with Ashnard.
Hi. Ashnard, show yourself.
The aristocrats taking all the good weapons.
Huh, a dragon? Yeah, she's been there.
Yeah,
Are you just
this
not...
This only activates when you go around that corner, which is technically in Ike's point of view when he would see her.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just when he went up here, and I'm like, wow, dude, you really haven't noticed yet?
Yeah, no, it's just like a certain thing that triggers once you go around that corner.
Withdraw. I have no desire to fight a useless battle with you. It's Ashnard I'm after.
Yeah, he ain't here. So yeah, as you probably could have guessed, Ashnard is in Castle of Crimea, not the Castle of Daean.
Ah.
So that's where the actual final battle will be.
This is... You're using a lot of words, man. You can just say, fight me.
That's Meta Knight's job.
Or just, like Ike, say, hey ya.
Or ...
That too. ... Alright. I'll just chill out here, I guess. Alright. First of all, is the dragon's breath weapon a, distance?
No.
Okay.
Remember, that was the whole one weakness of only one range.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's only a few dragons in the entirety of the Fire Emblem games that have a range breath.
Yeah, Radiant Dawn all of them do, actually. It's quite obnoxious when you get to endgame and you have to fight a stage that is nothing but dragons.
Oh, look at you, little priest.
Yeah,
Hey, come here.
he's
Hey, come here.
Just surround him.
Just gonna wait. I want Soren to kill him.
My dark priest will destroy your light priest.
I'm so disappointed in you, Soren.
Oh, you couldn't do it, Sword, could you?
Well, it's because the priests, their highest stat outside of luck is resistance.
So disappointed.
I mean, he might get adept, you never know.
Yeah. Or crit.
Plus, I think that's your first time seeing Elven. At least you using it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've used Elven.
There it is.
Done.
There you go. Nice. I'm proud of you, Soren. I'm sorry. I take back what I said.
I guess with all those little wind things going around him, you could say you gave him a swirly. You know, in the castle.
Is that what they're talking about when they say whirling dervish?
Maybe.
Alrighty. You're so close!
We'll get there next turn.
Come
God.
on.
Well, and then he has 2 chests he has to open.
Well, you still have to kill the boss and seize the throne before then, so...
It'll take a hot minute. I'll just start setting up people to begin with.
It's like, oh, you're a beautiful and noble creature. Please wait, sit there and wait as I set up your firing squad.
I mean, this is why dragons don't exist today, is because we've killed them all.
Yep. Understandable.
Thanks a lot, humanity.
Unlike dinosaurs that didn't exist.
Yep. Or accordions.
Ah, yes.
Right? Or flamingos, specifically.
Yeah.
Gosh darn flamingos.
Is there anybody that needs to be healed?
Here's a trick you can do if you want to check if anybody needs to be healed. Go to Mist if you haven't moved her already. And don't actually do anything but, like, hit A on her twice. And then again, and then go to Staff and Physic. You don't actually have to heal anybody, but anybody with an orange tile around them is somebody that's not at full health.
Good point.
Nice!
It's a little bit of an easier way to track it.
They do it with green in this game.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because orange usually represents danger zone for me.
Right.
Or not danger zone, attack zone.
Either or. It just depends on how much of a Kenny Loggins fan you are.
If I were her, I'd be getting really nervous. Do I need to kill this guy?
No, but he does. He was actually give pretty good experience when he killed him. Not like phenomenal, but pretty good. He'll go after the chest, so he'll probably run in your direction anyway.
Come here.
Hello.
Let me go for the chest first.
Remember, you don't have to open it from the front. That way you can do your favorite thing when it's next turn with Volt, which is mash the A button.
Exactly.
Master Seal! What are you gonna use it on?
You're probably going to sell it. If the game lets you. I think it does here, but not in Radiant Dawn.
I'll have them wait for him.
Well, who's seeing him? Where's Liar? Liar's not in this game. Liar's Radiant Dawn only. That's Lee's younger sister, if you cared. She sucks. She is widely considered. I think I checked the guide for that I've been using to like give you the information on characters. I think the first line for Liar is Liar's considered to be one of the worst units in the game. So even the wiki can't try to justify it, I guess.
Oh my god!
Rip.
Oh my god! I thought you said this was gonna take a second!
I mean, you went with the Laguz bow. If you had used a normal bow, you saw the damages on those. It was nothing.
Well, I know, but it was only supposed to be 13!
Also, you just murdered a dragon. Nice job.
I know!
I was gonna be all over you for that.
Oh man.
You killed his love! Or his sister, or I don't know!
Oh, niece.
You killed his niece!
I think that's the relationship, but yeah, not lovers.
I was really... Wow. I was...
Well, you were planning to set up for somebody else to get the kill, I was going to assume that's what you were going to
Yes!
do. Well, too bad now.
Hey,
Fine.
Astrid.
I didn't want that. I didn't want anybody else to have that anyways, I guess.
Alright, well, do your unnecessary healing with Mist and Soren, and then wait a
Alright.
turn for Volk to get the last chest. Do the same and then end it off. Oh, and kill the thief.
No.
Yeah.
Send the person who you wanted to get the kill to go get the thief.
She already did. Boyd's down there.
Yeah.
I think that's S rank actually for her. No,
A rank.
Close.
Getting there.
There's only one S rank staff
Yep.
in the game, and it's very good. But A is also a good rank to have.
It has... Is it 1 or 3 uses?
Technically 3. There's another staff that can repair durability on weapons, and you can use that one 3 times as well. So you can do a little bit of cheating. The thing is, the staffs can't both be in the same wielder's hands. So you'd have to have one person with the restore durability staff using it on the other person. What are you you doing?
I can't get him this round, so I'm gonna see who he attacks and let them kill him.
No.
I'm giving him options for his own death.
I just figured.
I thought it was
you would
polite.
keep Ike near the seize point, so you wouldn't have to use up another turn waiting for Ike to get over there.
I mean, that would be a good point, but at this point, I don't
Right
care.
now.
Choose your death.
He's not happy.
Where are you going?
Meanwhile, Leith is just like, I'm
Dude.
tired of this.
Yeah, don't even bother.
Yay.
Sword.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
worth trying to wait for that thief. Unless you just missed a chest somewhere.
Because that's what I was double checking just now.
I think you did, though.
Because I can't imagine why he's coming up this way.
He's probably going to... Oh, you know what? Go back up to the chest that you mentioned the staircase on. He'll probably leave through that spot right there. That's probably what he's going to do.
He's just making a run through of the castle. This is his normal jog.
Well, because remember how whenever you fought the Ravens on that one where you had the 3 different ships, after all the chests were gone, they just left the map? That's probably what he's doing.
Darn. I can't attack him from this side.
No.
He's going on a run. Thief on the run.
None of you have fast enough movement.
No, you're not going to be able to catch him easily. Like, you could catch him, but it would take 2 to 3 turns at least.
Yeah.
So you're better off just healing while Ike gets back to the point and seizes it.
What is... Oh. I can't read either.
Remember, you can just use physic, and whenever it gets highlighted in orange, will show
You're
you.
right.
And if the staff option doesn't come up at all to use physic, then that means everybody's at full. Raise your sword to the sky as you heal him.
Praise this.
I'm gonna boop
And
you
pray
on
the
head.
motion controls work correctly.
Yes.
Right?
I'm going to boop you on the head with this sword, and it's gonna heal you.
I always seem to have more issue with the Twilight Princess motion controls, though, to be fair.
Because I think
Which is
Miss
a
needs
shame
to be
because,
healed,
like, in terms of final
and
battles,
Soren
Twilight
needs
Princess
to be
probably has the
healed.
best one.
Oh, that.
and that's
The
it.
4-stage fight is, like,
Yes.
probably the best in the series.
And Zelda is actually useful.
Because, like, you get a reference to, like, the ping pong from Ocarina of Wind Waker. You get to actually fight as Wolflink / Midna. You actually get a horseback scene that doesn't suck, and then you get a kick-ass Dark Knight fight, basically.
It's coming back this way now that everyone's
Helm
gone.
splitter. Helm splitter. Helm splitter. Stop!
It was just such a great fight. I love that one. It's one of the best fights that they've done for Zelda, for sure, in any capacity. A lot better than the ending for Breath of the Wild.
Oh my goodness.
I hated that final battle. It was, like, the first phase was okay, but the
I'm
second...
almost there. Like, I've almost had my share of exploring now.
Yeah. It's not very good. It's not, like,
I've
a
spent-
bad design or anything. It's
I've
just
spent
kinda
like the past
underwhelming.
week in the Hebrew Mountains, in the snowy areas,
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of plotting along, checking if I've missed anything, which I've missed quite a few things.
Yeah, that was, like, the last area I went through was the snow.
Just because it's kind of obnoxious and like, and then of course,
Really? You're just sprinting? Nasir, you butt face. Hey! Really? Really? I'm gonna hit a lot harder than that.
Surprise, he was the traitor, though you already knew that from watching a previous cutscene.
You know, you're saying this really calmly, considering you just found out he's the traitor.
Maybe he's still trying to get the wind back in his lungs from when he got shoved.
Oh, there we go.
his traitorous face is making me ill.
His
Same.
judgmental
Blast.
face. His hair that looks like the Waking the Dragons guy. What was his name?
What's his face?
Can't remember. The one in that little Creepo bridge to make him say Orichalcomalos instead of Orichalcos. Darts, that's what it is, darts.
Oh.
Go to the Palimi Temple.
Dart's hair.
Go to the Panini
Hello,
Temple.
Raphael.
It's time
Do
to
you
go
get
to
a
the
dra-
Panini.
Do you get a dragon lagoon?
Later, yeah, but
Okay.
meanwhile,
This guy.
Ashnard. And Patrine, I guess.
But she doesn't have the tuba.
No, that's because you're hearing Ashnard's music, not hers. Ashnard's too good for the tuba.
You're right.
She's clearly not as important or as powerful as him. He has a lot more spikes on his armor.
Also, she's stuttering. If you watch part of her text, she'll stutter a little bit.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Understandable, though.
Ah, there we go. So Patrine was given the medallion. Who gave it to Ashnard?
Well, yeah, because Nasir gave it to what's her face, who gave it to her,
Yeah.
who gave it to him.
To swallow the spider, to swallow the fly, whatever that song was, I don't remember anymore.
I don't know why she swallowed the fly. There was an old lady.
Swallowed her, she died, of course. I love how that was an Arthur of all things, too. Casually laughing about death.
I remember that song that everybody used to sing, the I hate you, you hate me, let's go on. Go Barney.
Yeah.
With an accent back.
Times. He's the other reason that the dinosaurs are extinct. You know that, don't you?
Barney? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
probably.
man, we'd rather be dead than hang out with you.
Probably, yeah.
Where are you going, fools? We're going to kill ourselves, Barney.
Him and his group of friends are the reason why.
I feel like the rest of his friends were just taxidermied.
As the fire emblem!
Hey! Hee hard. Hee hard.
Speaking of funny laughs, like, you know how some Pokemon names are really easy to make fun of? You know one that I never caught from Black and White? Herder.
Herder.
God, that is bad.
Herder.
When somebody pointed it out, I'm like, yeah, how come no one did make fun of that?
Because I said herdier.
I don't know, herdy-her.
Do you feel its
It's not any better now.
invitation? The permission to act on any base emotion that resides in your heart, no matter how unspeakable. So I
You
guess we're
kinky
killing
bastard.
Barney?
You
I don't
kinky
think
bastard.
killing Barney is unspeakable.
I mean, you're right.
Meanwhile, madness is turned into kinkiness with Ashnard.
My report is not finished. Yeah, you're done.
Go away.
Oh.
Of course. Lame.
Yeah.
Princess Serene.
Remember the girl that you saved in the forest in the multi-stage level that I had to carry?
Yeah,
Her.
really. So he's decided on the princess and not the prince, eh? Did he give any reasons?
Actually, he had a pretty good reason, besides, you know, the obvious joke. Is because
Yeah.
who does Rayson hang out with?
That too.
Rayson hangs out with Tabarin, and he kind of doesn't want to deal with Tabarin, which is fair.
Understandable.
Also, sure, I guess that too.
I mean, I guess. I think both of them are pretty useless, but...
I mean, you can't even use Leanne in this game. You can use her in Radiant Dawn, though.
Warp powder.
She's not as good as Rayson is in Radiant Dawn.
With the exception of your majesty, of course, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Also, speaking of warp powder, diagonally.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What did he say? Diagonally.
Meanwhile, in Nocturne Alley,
I'm scared.
he's not gonna kill her. For Ragion.
What is Ragion?
That's Ragion.
Like Zoink, Scoob?
You can be a general or you can be dinner.
Double entendre. What happened to Ino when the capital fell?
Don't know, don't care.
What? Why are you killing her? Rude. Wait. So if it's too much for you to kill her in battle, it's all the better to stab her in the back. Man.
Yeah, see, you still got a turns to clear bonus from doing that.
Wow.
And that took you 21 turns on chapter 21!
Yay. Delta Violet 21. I'm 21.
Yep.
That's
Congratulations,
exciting.
you're legal to drink now.
Yay.
This is why I'll always prefer strings and percussion and woodwinds and dubsteps and pretty much anything other than
Literally
brass.
any other instrument.
Brass just has never sounded pretty to me.
Just
Except for the one brass instrument that's not actually a brass instrument.
I was gonna say, the one that I particularly like is not because it sounds really good, but just because of my sense of humor. I love the piccolo trombone because it is tiny.
Oh, nice.
And it makes me laugh a lot. Also, there's a piccolo tuba, there's a piccolo trumpet, and they're all tiny, and I
There's
love
also
them.
a piccolo Namekian as well.
Oh, I take that back. There is one other brass instrument I like, the cymbals, but that's only because they can be used at the worst times.
Are the cymbals a brass instrument? I thought they were percussion.
No, they actually do qualify as
Oh.
both. It's one of the few examples that qualifies both.
That's so weird.
But it's always funny to watch on America's Funniest Home Videos when you have like a group of people performing in a band that are like young kids, and the kid just keeps smashing the cymbals together.
Reinforcements arrived from Minion. Did we ask?
You played Reinforcement of the Army.
There can be no doubt of their authenticity. I am doubting. Doubt.
Also good to know that you have a husbando, Lachesis. Thank you for stating that. Also, here's this guy. Why? Oh, wait. Why are they playing the Crimean music? What the hell?
Hello.
Okay, whatever. Earl of Cadol. Gesundheit. So yeah, Benyon actually decided to give you troops. He will not actually fight with you at all, by the way, tragically.
Duke Persis
Yeah.
has returned home.
Sephirin. The guy you freed from the spell.
Yeah. Nice.
He finally got it. Man, it took a long time for Sephirin to get home.
He got back and got stuff done.
Yeah, with considering how long it usually takes for law to pass, even during war.
Wow, in less than half a day.
And he's a knight too. That must have been a pain in the ass.
Can we bring him in to talk to our Congress?
See, the problem is, if that did actually occur, then Congress would get stuff done faster, for better or worse.
Oh god. So, I mean,
I
like,
love
on
the
one
armor
hand,
design.
we could have somebody, like, we could have them respond with actual good aid to California with their wildfires.
Yeah.
But on the other
or not.
hand, see what else they do whenever people aren't looking over their shoulder all the time.
Yeah, let's just not.
That was unexpected.
All of our little army that, you know, took out Dayan's capital.
On its own.
I
mean,
do like how they
yeah.
show up after you take the capital, which is really funny.
Guys,
Exactly.
we're here to back you up.
We're done, sorry.
Oh,
Little late.
that is definitely a
United
Lord of the
States
Oh,
in World
look.
War One in a nutshell.
Soren is upset again. Who knew?
What is it this time?
Being a sassy little shit.
Also, he does have a fair point.
Wait, wasn't Crimea originally built by Benyon?
No,
No.
they
Okay,
they took independence from Benyon, same as Dayan did.
okay. Surely the Apostle would never do such a thing. You're right, because the
she's
Apostle
8.
has never
She's
done
8,
anything.
so really, like, you wouldn't expect her to be that wise anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ouch. This is quite a slap in the face.
2 points for Soren today. He is just kicking everyone's butt.
Yep.
Second place in the tacticians round.
Yeah.
He lost to Morgana.
Yeah.
Let's take this under consideration and discuss it later, because I'm too tired.
Meanwhile, here's your results from the last battle.
Ike was MVP. Yeah.
I mean, he got Aether like 5
Bonus
times.
XP.
Yay!
Alright. On to a much easier stage.
But first,
Info.
Ugh, I'm trying so hard to get that A rank between Jill and Leith. I'm trying so hard.
You're getting so far.
In the end, it's really not mattering. Say, if there's an enemy in my way, but I don't want to kill him, what do you think I should do?
go for the kneecaps.
Knock him out?
If they're Mormon. If they're not Mormon, then it won't work.
Yep, it just...
Yeah, remember how I told you this would come back later?
Oh, man. Why don't you try some real combat?
Then we get to have all their items if they die.
Ike.
I'll just go lose again.
Ike, you're being mean. Wait, can we... Is this a legit thing we can do?
Yeah.
We can shove opponents? Dude, that's awesome!
Provided that they're a less weight than you.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna shove a knight.
Good luck! You're gonna need it.
Slam directly into
Ike
it.
says,
Kame, wah.
Aether! Kame, Aether!
Meanwhile, so, that character you cared about.
Yeah, I cared about him.
What's on your mind?
Question mark?
Supposed to call you General now.
He's
General
dumped
Ike.
for him.
General
Yeah,
Big
I haven't
Nose.
been using Soth. So far, I've used him on 2 stages, and he's died both times.
Yep,
So I'm not a fan of Soth.
that's good.
Just
That's
because...
a good mindset to have for Radiant.
Yeah. Guess I'm supposed to call you General now.
General Big Nose.
That's all settled. No, it's not really settled. Alright.
Oh. He wasn't...
Dan is my homeland. Really?
I don't think he saw
Who
the chat,
isn't
that's
from
why he
Dan
didn't
at this
respond.
point?
Yeah, this isn't really... It's sort of spoilers, but it's not vital to the game you're playing right now. One of the key characters in Radiant Dawn is Micaiah, and that's who he's searching for.
Yeah.
Because he expected Micaiah to be here, but she's not.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Because basically what happened is Micaiah tried to run away from Soth for a reason that's not really important yet. And I don't want to spoil it for this game either, because there is a character that has a similar condition, quote-unquote.
I'm not entirely sure what the point of this conversation was, other than trying to make me feel bad for stomping Dan into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of earned it, didn't they?
I mean, yes. Please, I'm begging you. I'm so close to an A rank.
Go to Jill's really quickly. Okay, yeah, never mind, you're fine. Just making sure, because if you had no conversation left on the bottom right, where it says Tom left 2,
Yeah.
then yeah, that would have been impossible.
Oh no, because I'm right
You're good.
there.
Just making sure.
I'm so close. Yeah, because I got Ike to an A with Oscar before I realized there was a certain number that you could do, but...
I forgot he could support with racing entirely, to be honest with you.
I mean,
I feel like that'd be a
what's
very
the
hard
point?
support to
Question
work.
mark? Yeah, that would be
Like,
really
just getting them
difficult.
to battle next to each other, because Ike's on the front line and Racin's, well, not meant for the front line at all.
Wait a second, what if you gave Racing Kanto?
Oh, the Night Ring? I mean, he can still only move 5 spaces, so, like, not a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, because
If you
Wolf
gave him the
can
boots and the
rank
Night
with
Ring, then maybe.
Taro Neo.
Tornado.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
Basically Tornado, but instead of a D.
Tornado.
Yeah.
Tornado.
They actually pronounce it in Radiant
It's like
Dawn.
Tornado, but without the ta.
You say tornado, I say tornado.
I can get Mist and Rolf too. No, I can't.
No, you can't.
Darn it.
Too bad.
That's disappointing. Oh well. Alright.
Oh yeah, one other thing of
What am I
importance,
doing?
whether you're going to use Tornado or not, he does come with an occult scroll, so you have another one now.
Nice.
Because everybody loves the occult. Oh,
Okay.
you're maxed on 2 skills for Ike now.
Speed and skill, I think.
Nope, that's not.
Microphone.
It is not indeed the microphone. Alright. Nope, this is not the right screen either. What the
These
hell?
are not the droids you're looking for either.
What are you looking for specifically?
I want to take the occult scroll. Is he, like, actually any good?
He's not bad in terms of, like, his stats are decent and he gets, like, he has very strong weapon levels, The problem is this game does not favor generals, and he joins late.
Yeah.
Because technically, after he gains 6 levels, he's at max level.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Also, you can get rid of the knife too, and just keep the stiletto on. There you go.
All right. I thought my phone was dead.
No, your mom brought it back to life to text you to know that, let you know it's gonna rain.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
They're staying for a couple extra weeks.
No. Please.
You know she'd try.
Don't bring that on me.
actually, like, it's more
See, I told
likely
you
my
it's her.
sister. It's more likely my sister.
Nope.
Okay,
Yep.
why you're not picking up your phone?
I woke up this morning to 14 texts from Tylen's sister.
Make that 15. You know, you could just set your phone to vibrate.
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
silence.
doing right now. Because that's gonna go off for a while.
I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I can do to, like, throw things at people in chapel that can't turn their goddamn phones off while someone's trying
Oh
to talk.
yes.
Dude, right?
I'm tempted to bring in, like, a rubber band gun, just stand up and shoot them with it. But they have security there, so that probably would go poorly.
I mean, they deserve it.
Really, they do.
What about a brave sword? Do I want to grab the brave sword?
Not for Ike, he does too much damage anyway.
What about the killing edge?
If you want.
I mean, if you
You've only got, what, like 2 levels left to get him to 20?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Go with the Armor Slayer. Because you just took off the Regal Sword, which is bonus
Yeah.
damage on the Knights, so just put another bonus damage for the Knights on.
That makes sense. Alright.
He's almost at 19,
You're
actually. He's
okay.
only 6 experience away.
You're okay. 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 You got 2 iron bows though, so I don't feel like I need to get you a steel bow.
she'll be fine. I will warn you, you don't get to pick a lot of units for this upcoming stage, but it's not a particularly hard stage either.
Yeah, and then he's got plenty. Okay. Alrighty.
Experience.
I need to
Oh, and forge, yeah.
forge.
Alright, so who have you made? Or you've done
Okay,
both
so
for
we've done
Boyd.
Ike, or we're going to get one for Ike.
Correct.
Boyd has both. Rolf.
Rolf, I believe, has one. No, it is not.
Rolf does not. So I will forge one for Rolf.
Fair warning, this one might cost a pretty penny.
Silver?
Yep.
ooh,
Yeah. It's a silver bow.
goodness.
They still give you more money, so don't worry about it too much.
20,000. Good lord.
Yeah. It's worth it though, since it'll do about 30 damage per hit.
Which should be more than one on most units.
Honestly, I thought you were about to put in Ragnar. I'm like, what?
Ragnar Rolf.
No, because it's like Ragnarok,
Yeah.
except it's Rolf. I think I'm funny. And that's what matters. Bright green. That's what I've done most of his stuff on.
Merry Christmas.
And send it to the convoy.
To the combo with you.
Alright, so I forged that. Now it's time to award XP.
I'd go ahead and get him to, yeah, to 19. It's all of 6 experience.
Yep.
Might as well. Alright, cool.
Not bad.
His speed and skill are max, so they can't go up anymore. His strength just got max, so
Yeah.
they can't go up anymore.
So, it could have been worse.
Really,
Could've
all
been
you need
worse.
is HP and defense at this point.
Yeah, really. Alright. Let's go with Mist,
Yeah,
probably.
I would start going with Mist on this one.
Just because she's still the
Because
lowest.
you would, like, even though you want to get Ike to 20 by chapter 27, you also ideally would have Mist there as well.
Well, he got like 2-3 levels.
Yeah. It's because she can't really, like, she can fight, but she's not going to get killed as easily as Ike will.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not by a landslide.
And I'm also like terrified to put her in the way of danger, because I'm sure she's just gonna get herself killed in the dumbest way possible.
You could try, if you have an arm scroll, you could try to get her up to a weapon rank to use the Sonic Sword, and then she'd actually be okay. Not okay.
Do I want to just dump it all into her?
I would. That's what I've been doing on my file, is dumping it all into Mist.
Because you
I
like...
have like a 20, because I've done the stage you're about to do, and you'll probably get to 20.
Because you need her later, right?
Yeah, like, you can do it without her, but it's really hard to succeed in that level without her.
Alright. Basically there. Alright.
No, she's a D for sword, that's my mistake. I thought she was a C.
No, she's at D.
Yeah. So, yeah, just keep using that sword when you can and try to get her to C rank and then get her to B with the Sonic Sword.
Alright, so... in the convoy, we have... we have a lot more weapons. I was nervous that we were going to wind up having, like, not enough weapons.
Enemies still drop them at a fair rate. Like, you just got a killing edge from guy, you got the bolting from a chest. So largely, it's not really an issue.
Okay.
We'll use those when Ike is at 20. If there's anything we need to fill in the gaps for.
Put the talisman on Soren.
I don't think he can. I think he's maxed in resistance.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, bring that key with you.
Yeah.
Don't put it on Ike, but bring that key with you.
Okay.
Put it on one of your paladins. Doesn't matter who.
Is there anything else? There's more skills, but I think I'm pretty solid. Well, she does have some... well, it'll just send it to the convoy. Sorry, I keep changing my mind.
You'll bring gold regardless, but this will get the job done a little bit faster.
True. Alrighty.
Are you gonna add a cult to anybody, or just leave it as is?
That's a good point. Not that.
Not that either.
Just take the wheel.
You could just turn your phone off as well if it's that annoying.
Well, I thought it was already dead.
Clearly not.
Alrighty, so Occult is going to do what again?
It changes depending on the type. For Void, it would be Colossus.
See, because I don't want to do corrosion, because then I know that somebody's going to attack them with a weapon that they drop that I want, and it's going to kill the weapon.
Well, see, the thing is, too, typically corrosion's used for units that don't do high amounts of damage, because if it's for a normal weapon that you would not get, it's like, oh, he just broke that guy's weapon with corrosion. Too bad he did 40 damage and killed him anyway.
Yeah. So
it didn't matter. So corrosion would be good for someone like Shinnen, probably.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, I think Colossus, if I remember correctly, the animation for it's pretty funny.
Tempted to put Smite on him. So it only doubles the effect of Shove, so how far, right?
Yeah, and I think you can choose between Smite and Shove in this game, but I'm not 100% sure. It might, like, remove Shove and force you to use Smite, but I'm not sure. Just remember that if you equip something and then de-equip it, it's gone for good.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, but oh well.
So you're saying Shinnen...
Or Rolf, like either one. I think Shinnen does less damage, so it's probably better for him.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing. I don't know what the certain instances are, but Shinnen's more likely to get attacked because he has a provoke on him.
When it says certain instances, in this case, it's just referring to your character's skill, like whatever that number is.
Ah.
Snipers have high skill, so it'll activate more frequently on them than, say, I don't know, like somebody with a lower skill, like a knight. Yeah, Deadeye is the equivalent skill for sniper.
So, it's only for sniper?
Correct.
Oh, and he has Adept on him. What does Adept do?
It gives you a chance to attack twice in one round. That was how
You're
you
right.
killed that door earlier.
So I want to keep that.
I would keep Adept. Deadeye's not worth it. Because, like, if you look at the effects, one of them is doubles your chance to hit. Snipers don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Puts enemy to sleep. Usually you're killing them, so putting them to sleep doesn't matter, typically. Deadeye's just not that great in this game. In Radiant Dawn, it multiplies your damage by 4, and it becomes amazing. But in this game, not so much. That might not be a bad idea, actually.
What?
Put it on Mist.
Putting parody?
No, putting a Cult, which is Soul, for Mist. If she does get hit, then that might be able to give her some HP back. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah.
You have 2 of them, so, like... You have 2 of them, and you've already gotten the Aether on Ike, which is the important one to make sure you have for Cole.
Yeah, because I was gonna say... If there's...
Volks, what shade again?
It reduces the chance that an enemy will notice you and attack you. Which for an assassin makes sense.
I can't... on it. Oh, goodness.
That's because you were hitting the control stick, not A. But there's no reason to remove shade. Lethality's good, but you're not gonna have them fighting, so...
Yeah, I mean... I'm trying to figure out who I'd want to put parody on, because it's not bad.
Parity basically functions similar to another skill called Nihil that cancels any enemy abilities. So you would typically put it on a unit that you would have them fight bosses relatively frequently.
I mean, I feel like I split it up pretty easily.
And parity also, again, means that if you use parity, because parity's like a command, like instead of attack, it'll say parity, or you can choose to do that instead of attack. That means, like, if you had it on, say, Ike, that if you use parity, he could not possibly get Aether. So you would not want to put it on a character that has a lot of skills, like their occult skill or whatever. So if you used it on Jill, she would have provoke, which isn't the biggest deal in the world.
I think I'm good on skills for
Parity,
now.
parity you choose to do, like if you're not actually in combat, then parity's not active on your character, so she would still get targeted due to provoke.
Interesting.
It's not a skill that it's like, oh, you have this skill, like you do a shade, so people naturally avoid you or naturally know you have parity. You only have parity when you activate it for a fight.
Am I forgetting anything?
Nothing I can think of.
Because I forged a weapon.
You put that key on somebody, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, then you should be good.
I put it on Jill.
I believe you put it on Jill, yeah. That's also a fair point. That would take forever to move even more units. I think they only give you 9 for this mission. It's pretty small.
She didn't bother to tell us that there were 3 possible people.
Nope.
That could be the...
Oh, that would be
whatever.
great if Titania had been the traitor. Oh, that would have been hilarious.
That would have sucked, but
That
yeah.
actually is not uncommon. I don't remember which game it is, but there is... oh, wait, it is Sacred Stones. There's a game where you have a paladin unit for, like, a small group of people that does betray you.
That sucks. I don't know what's going on here with this music,
Really?
but okay.
More grass!
If it's the will of the goddess, just roll over and accept it.
Yep.
Man.
God works in mysterious ways, am I right? That car accident was meant to happen. That's why it's called an accident.
No, wait. You better not whisper a word to anyone, or else... Could you...
You know, He's supposed to be doing like the throat slitting animation. You know the one in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge where Kai was like, "That's it, Moto, you're fucking dead."
Oh man.
You're going down.
Love that abridged. It's so good.
So the priests are gonna fight us because...
Yes and no.
Oh wait, it's this level.
Yeah.
This is fun.
This is a very large room.
Yeah, we noticed.
Are you alright? Why are you shaking like that? Oh goddess, please forgive me.
Thanks,
It's a
Akbar.
trap. Wow.
It's an Akbar.
Look at my shocked face.
Oh yeah, isn't
There's
there
only
something we
3
need
of
to
you.
do specially on this?
Yeah. It is vital to getting a very good item.
Yes. Okay.
Bring out the barrels, otherwise known as the others.
So, are they hostages, or...
They're shields.
Alright. So, we're actively attempting to not kill people?
So, remember how it gave you that little conversation in the info base about how if there's an enemy that I don't want to kill, what do I do?
You shove them.
Yeah, you shove them. So, what you need to do to get a very good item is to complete this level without killing any of the priests.
Okay.
You do want to take Volk with you as well as Jill since you put the key on her. And I would recommend having it either Rolf or Shinnon, either one. But at least one of them helps.
Rolf
Preferably
and
whoever
Shinnon.
has the longbow.
Shannon, yeah.
Yeah, so then just keep both of them, I would say.
Trying to think of who else I... trying to think of who else I need. Like... So I got Soren. I got Volk. I got Astrid. I have Shannon. I have Kieran. I'm gonna keep Jill and Lethan because they're getting really high leveled. I want that support, dang it. Alright, I think that's good.
Alright, so repositioning. What you're gonna do is have Rolf and Shinnon in the top northernmost spots. Because you're gonna basically split your group into 3 teams. You'll have one take the left, one take the right, and one will go up the middle.
So
And then-
Wolf and Shannon at the top.
So put Jill and Letha in the same group, but make sure that Jill is not with Volk because she has the key. Because on the left and right sides there are treasure chests, so Volk will take care of one side and Jill will take care of the other with the key.
So she can go that way and he can go this way?
No,
No,
he'll
wait.
go up the right.
Sorry, that was Shannon. This is Volk. Where's Volk?
Well, it's right there.
This is Volk. Here we go.
There are
can
3
go
chests
this
on
way.
each side, so Volk can get all 3. And if somebody on the left drops the second chest key, so Jill will be able to get the third one after she uses the other key.
Is there any way to...
No, but it's fine. You're not supposed to kill that guy.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to kill this guy,
You could
but
use
like...
Meteor or something on him to kill him in theory.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
Meteor comes and just destroys the
can
cathedral.
Leith shove?
Yes.
All can shove. Except for the
Alrighty.
We're back in any mounted units, so no Jill, no Kieran, no Astrid, no those characters. Also, really quickly, go back to the map. If you go north of where you are right now, that guy right there, even though he has a spell and he will attack you, he is a priest. He is being held against his will, but he will attack you. So if you put, like, Ike, for example, next to him, then he will attack Ike, and Ike will probably kick his ass.
So I should probably be very cautious who I leave these people next to.
So the reason that you take the snipers with you is because they can attack from 2 tiles away, and Ike is only from 1 tile away. Because
Yeah.
all the priests, like the guys wearing the robes or whatever, they don't have any actual attacks that they do towards you. The only person that attacks you that you don't want to kill is the priests and those guys.
Okay.
So if they have, like, priest over their name, like, highlight one of those, see how they
Okay.
all say priest? If they're a priest, you don't kill them. If they say soldier, then you kill them. So, like, that guy, you would kill.
Okay.
Also, that's a ranged spell, so watch out for that whole thing.
Yeah.
He will drop it if you defeat him in time, but it's not the end of the world if you don't get it.
It's Especially since I've not been
So
using...
the trick is you'll probably have to shove Tomonami out of the way to make sure that nobody can attack him. So you'll put Ike next to him, but instead of doing nothing, you'll just shove him. Because Ike might get attacked, but he's also like level 19 and has capped most of his stats, so he won't take any damage.
Will he actively seek out to attack?
Yes, he will not move, but he will attack you if you are in range. And if your character can counterattack, they will, and it will probably kill them. And yeah, the enemies are categorized into 2 different groups, technically 3 if you count the thief. The other reason why you would not want to kill the priest on top of it is because some people are like, oh, well, if you kill the priest, you get experience. You do get experience, but if you don't kill any of the priests, they give you a ton of bonus experience. More than you would get from killing the priests. So it's definitely worth not killing them.
Alright,
So,
let's go.
Spare the rod?
Yep.
So, I want to kill this guy, and this guy.
Yep.
But not these 2.
Try to get the thief first if you can, so he doesn't go around stealing shit.
Hey, look.
Hi.
I'm gonna get all up in your face.
Nobody likes a thief.
Hi.
That's why Soth is universally hated. Well, one reason.
Nobody likes a thief in the Fire Emblem games. They're great to play
I'm
in D&D.
trying to think of another game. I mean, they are great when they're on your side, just not the enemy.
I mean, you can say that for like Skyrim and stuff like that.
True.
But I'm
Even if you
thinking
count
more
Payday, if you count the ghost like weapon tree, that's kind of like playing a thief.
If I'm right here, and he turns and tries to kill me, I'm gonna kill
He's
him.
not going to. He has no weapon.
Oh, you're right, because there's just the one guy. Okay.
I think there are a couple other priests, but they're in the middle row. Nobody on the left or the right that is a priest is even capable of attacking you. Also, goodbye.
Wow.
Rawr.
I like to imagine that all
Mom.
the attacks like that are just basically rugby tackles.
Basically. And who else? I got Mist over here. I can go...
I would send Soren that way and Miss the other way, just because you have your healers in separate spots then. They're not
Good
both
idea.
on the right, it's on the left side. You can get that guy, though, this turn, probably. Just make sure you target the right person. Can 28
Not
times...
the left
Is
person?
28 times 2 more
No,
than 29?
no, no. I was making sure I targeted the right person, because you said it, and I was suddenly like, oh no.
Yeah, this would not be a good stage to button mash your way through.
That would suck.
Remind me to... Make sure you remind me to show you a TRG animated short where John, like, yells at Emil for, like, 4 minutes for pressing buttons too quickly. It's great.
Probably deserves it.
It is literally a lecture that if, like, you caused us to lose a bunch of progress in Dokapon that I would give you. It's
Yeah.
like, it's that level of, like, why did you do that?
Mercenary. Okay. It says mercenary, so I'm okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. I will let you know if you try to attack anyone that you're not supposed to attack.
Ow. Death.
If it's anybody wearing a bathrobe, don't attack them, basically.
It's just like Icarus.
They have a
Now's
shiny
not
stick.
the time to use this.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't use that horse indoors.
There's a time and a place for everything, but not now.
Says you.
Don't tell me how to live my life, Professor.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Death.
Let's go.
I saw Gorilla Radio. Good number of experience. 64. Everyone's favorite number.
It's a very satisfying number.
It really is.
Now the fun part.
So he is vaguely approaching from this way.
Yep.
Vaguely.
You can probably get that warrior with Boyd if you use the hand axe. Boyd's probably got enough strength to get him unlike Astrid. Since Boyd specializes in strength. Yep. Provided he hits both times. This is Boyd we're talking about.
I mean, he hit once,
Right
and I'm
in his
already
face.
proud of him. Wow, he hit both times.
Nice job, boys.
Vicious.
I'm proud of him. And everybody gets a level up.
Yep.
Except none for Mist. Bye.
That's very rare to see a warrior get a point in defense and resistance on the same level. That almost never happens.
Alrighty.
Now, how to do this?
Start with killing that guy, obviously.
Go Serpentine, they won't be able to hit me.
It's true.
Serpentine.
Really how it works.
Alright, yeah, if you want to get rid of the venom. Venom.
Keep firing, man.
There we go.
Proud of you.
I was about to say, come on, Shannon, where's your critical?
It's always there. It's just when you don't need it.
Yeah, because he was gonna kill him that hit anyways.
You couldn't have done this one hit earlier?
Nope.
With a long
Yeah,
one.
don't stand there. If you stand there with Rolf, Tomonami will attack Rolf, and Rolf will counter and kill him.
Good point.
One shot.
Like, just put him closer
So
up.
I'll put him, like, right here?
Yeah, you can even move him, like, right next to that priest.
Stare down the priest.
Like, right here?
Yeah, like right there if you wanted to.
Stare down that priest. Grrr, I'm a small child. Grrr.
Like right
Yeah,
here?
he's got a gun.
Like about right here?
Yeah, I would do the same there. This first movement for, like,
Let me look at you.
Yeah, for the group in the
tempted
middle,
to
you
push
basically
him.
just kind of wait. No, don't shove him. Leave him there.
That'll mess up your whole...
I just want to shove him. And Mist goes up.
Sure. Why not?
Wherever you want to, as long as it's not the same path as Soren.
I'm gonna
As
go
long
with
as it's
Volk.
not the same path
I don't
as
trust
Soren.
him to not get himself killed.
Usually I send
Oh,
one.
it's
I
as a
send one
healer.
left and yeah. I send one healer left and one right, and
I
if
was just
somebody in the
like,
middle
wait,
gets
why?
in trouble,
This
you
is
just
like
use physic
healer.
to save them.
Ow. Wait, that missed?
Yeah, that missed.
No. That over there is miss.
That shouldn't. That shouldn't.
That shouldn't. That missed.
It's such a great idea to have a character named Mist in Fire Emblem because of all the attacks that miss. It's great.
Plus, dough I missed.
Yeah.
I can see why it looks like they're wearing blindfolds. It's because they're shooting longbows.
Oh, this is going to end well.
Oh god.
Well,
Well, bye, Archer.
Oh, there it is!
Curly
ouch.
mustache at.
There you go.
Good
That's
hit.
how you use your brave bow. Speaking of brave bows.
You do have provoke, because I was gonna question it again. But she
Yeah.
does have provoke.
Yeah, Leaf would have been the smarter choice had Provoke not been there for Weapon Triangle. At least he would have been on a slightly better ground.
She's also like in this weird corner type thing over here.
True. Alright, pick a side to start on, left, right, or center.
Alright, let's go this side.
Alright, so you need somebody to shove that priest that's on the top of the staircase.
This
And
one?
Jill cannot do it because she's on the wyvern.
Jill can't do it. Soren probably can't do it. Let's see.
Can't reach there anyway.
Well, apparently he can't reach anything.
Shove.
Shove.
Bonk.
Bonk. And
Oh, so
all your
close.
chests are belong to us.
I mean, yeah, that works.
Nice, that'll come in handy later.
Sleep.
You've already seen what that does.
Indeed.
Go to sleep.
No, wait.
Sleep so I can kill you.
Is it like one tile directly adjacent or diagonal?
For what?
For the bonus.
It's up to 3
For the
tiles.
support.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's
okay.
up to 3 tiles. So if you had a diagonal and then one more, then it's up to 3 tiles.
Yeah. I'll just stand right here. Eh. I felt like it. I don't
Easier to
regret
get
it.
out of there if you have to for anything.
Yep.
There will be reinforcements on the left and right sides, so.
Ah, that's a
which-
pain.
There will have feral ones on either side as well.
Alrighty.
Alright, so now for the
Scope
right,
middle.
we'll do that last, since it's the hardest
Okay.
part to do correctly.
So,
Now you gotta get that guy out of the way.
Oh, wait. Doesn't he have smite?
It doesn't trigger as his command, because you can't shove him 2 tiles to the right, because Kieran's there.
yeah.
Oh. Gosh darn it, Kieran.
Whack.
Have fun clearing out the guys.
I'm not gonna have fun.
Oh, they're just soldiers. They'll get obliterated. See? Told you.
And it's a 100% hit rate, too. Kieran, even you can't mess this
Hi.
up.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Bye.
I was gonna laugh if he crits
Have you
on the
ever
last
seen
one. It's
it?
just like, challenge accepted.
I was hoping he'd get soul and be like, okay, prove me wrong.
Have you ever seen it miss on 100%?
No.
Boo.
I think the highest percentage I've seen it miss on was 96.
That's... You'd have to crit.
We've gone on worse.
I mean, yeah. She's not gonna do it now, but she usually does. Yeah.
That horse is pretty calm for having arrows shot dangerously close to its ears.
Right? I feel like I'd do
It's
a
got
little bit
pierced
of fun.
ears. The holes in its ears
It
are
does
like
now,
sights.
yeah.
The holes in its ears are like sights now.
I've got you in my sights.
I'm gonna have him chill right here.
Yeah. You've got Kieran blocking the staircase, so as long as you don't send him past Kieran, you'll be fine.
Ooh. We should take out the shoulder.
No. Her strength is much too low. She's using the long sword and she's got the weapon triangle disadvantage. Too much against her.
This is functionally useless except
Sorry,
for
14 strength, not 10. Still too low either way.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I believe in you, Mist.
That makes one of us.
Okay.
I'm
So
including this in my equation. Alright, so back to the middle. Alright, so there's two things you can try doing here. One, you can back all three of them up about 2 to 3 tiles, and that will force the longbow users to go back, or to go forward and try to get you, and then it'll be easy to just pick them off next turn. Or you can try to finesse it.
I'm not gonna finesse it because we know what happens when I try to finesse things.
Good point.
Alright, everybody, we're going back down the stairs. Doing stairs. Oh no. Oh no.
Not 5 damage.
My horse was mildly inconvenienced. Well, that horse just let it go through the entire digestive system in less than a second.
Yep. Oh no, not a character who's weak to bows, or rather they would be if they didn't have full guard.
Yeah.
But she's still poisoned, isn't she?
Yeah, but that works out great for Soren.
Yeah.
I mean, to just get to heal and get experience and weapon levels each turn. Meanwhile, I see nothing has changed over here.
Yeah.
Need
Got a
to go back
whole
and
lot
follow
of nothing
justice.
happening. Alright. Wow.
As expected.
And he's got this big old bow. That's basically a lightning rod. But don't worry about it.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's fine.
Better than that guy.
Yeah.
Back off! My dragon does not like people in his personal space.
I like how the longsword, when wielded by the swordmaster, looks more like an epee than it does a longsword.
My axe is better. My axe is even better.
That could be a setup for Mist to get a kill, though.
Yeah? Only 6 damage.
Got the weapon triangle advantage. Those guys don't have very great defense.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alrighty.
Start on the left.
My advice would be Soren, if you, well, no, Soren probably can't reach.
Soren would kill first, Swordmaster.
I don't know if he's got the tile movement. You'd obviously
Sir
have
can
to get
reach
rid
to
of...
here or here if Jill moved.
Just hit Y on Soren. How much is his movement? I don't remember if we used boots on him or... Okay, 6. Alright, go back to the thing and move up with him. Don't actually like physically move. 1, 2, 3. Left 1. 4. Again. 5. Like, keep going left. 5, and then up 1, 6. Yeah,
6.
you're 1 space short. I was gonna say Jill kills the Jill kills the sword master, Leith kills the bow guy, and then you could use the bonus damage of fire magic to get the little goose, but you're one space shy for Soren's movement.
But
Yep.
Leith or Jill should be able to take care of the lagoon.
Yeah, it would just be easier with Soren, like it'd be guaranteed. So in that case, Soren should probably get the
Soren gets the
Myrmidon.
sword master, yeah, first.
Or,
Right
yeah,
here.
sword master.
Well, no, that's a mercenary. You're right.
Well, I mean, it's the same class style. Myrmidon evolves into sword master. Same difference.
So
I'm just used to calling them a class 1.
Okay. So.
how do I want to go at this?
Okay, so.
Do I
take
want
Soren,
to use my lance
Uh,
or my javelin and then
Here's-
clear out of there with Kanto?
No, you're gonna get rid of
No.
the guy with Soren. You're gonna get rid of the sword master with Soren, which will open up a space for Leith and Jill to move forward and kill the other guy, which will open up another space for the third person to kill the Lagoose. They're basically blocking off a pathway, and you're eliminating them to get through the pathway.
Good point.
You're tossing the bodies out into the ocean,
or just.
or whatever's outside. I don't know.
I don't
Out
know.
to the window.
Probably not an ocean. Based on where we are on the map, it's not like
Pressing them into the foundations of the building.
Oh, hey.
Look, there's the chest key.
So now it just depends on if you think Jill would have a better time killing the Lagoose or Leith in
Look at
terms of
the-
damage.
Yeah,
I
look at
think
the
Jill
damage.
would.
Yeah, I think it's probably Jill as well.
Because Leith is about to fall. Well, she's about falling off.
She doesn't, like, cats don't do well against tigers, is the thing. It's
Yeah.
just, like, they have more bulk, but cats have more speed.
But she's the speed-based character where Mordecai is.
Attack. Attack and defense.
So if you wanted to tank your lagoon, it is
Mm-hmm.
playing the long game.
I think Leith is better just in general, though, because she's more of an... Even though she's not as strong, she's better as an all-rounder than Mordecai is.
Mm-hmm.
Mordecai has several flaws, Leith has very few. You're not going to quite be able to get him, but oh well. You'd have to hope for a crit, but no big deal, because she'll be able to survive attacks more easily than the other two would.
Oh yeah. Ow.
Okay.
And that's another kill for Soren.
True.
Or just leave it there so that the.
Either way, I don't think you can get to Leith, and there's no way you can get to Soren.
Because.
Well,
Meanwhile,
because
the
they can't get
priest.
through here. They can't get through here. So they'd have to go through this way, and I'm blocking the way anyways.
The only chance they
Alrighty.
might have is that they might be able to pass through the priest on the right, but even then, probably not that big a deal.
So
Okay.
So if you want-
This was a tricky one because we wanted to see if Mist could get back here.
Probably can, which means you have to get Kieran out of the way first.
So would you send Kieran to take care of the Swordmaster or the?
I would get the Lagoose, yeah, if you can. You probably can with
Yep, Steel gets it.
just enough.
Lots of 8s.
assuming he hits both times.
Barrel 1.
Looks just like Lisa.
Nah, slightly different color.
I'm colorblind,
It's
so
hard to look like Leaf whenever its head is gone.
Also missing the little bells and
the collar.
collar, yeah. I want to call it a collar, but it feels more like a giant flowing ribbon.
I mean,
Scarf.
yeah,
it's a
it's really
scarf.
There you
cute.
go, scarf.
It's like a really cute and classy
It's a
collar.
Hyrule Warrior scarf.
Oh god. Alright, now you should be able to, in theory. Oh wait, you switched to steel sword, yeah, you should be alright then.
Oh yeah.
I thought you
Okay.
still had the long sword on her, but yeah, steel sword would be
And now
more
you're gonna
efficient.
have to throw somebody out in front.
Or she never back,
Yeah.
she has Kanto.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because she's a horse lady now.
Yay! I'm
Just
so
the
proud of
horses.
you.
Oh, another chest key. Nice.
Excuse you.
Yes. Thank you. That's yeah.
Hi. I have an axe.
And my axe.
Yeah.
The one that you just broke trying to destroy the ring.
Yep. No, they carry multiple, you know,
It's
doors.
fine. It's in your pocket.
You know,
Yeah.
in
the,
your beard.
the,
Somewhere.
there's their short. They're like for long distances, carrying axes and stuff. They carry 3, 2 on their back and 1 in their hands.
Yep.
But then when they're going on like vacation someplace, they've got an axe under their
Hey,
pillow.
look, critical.
I'm so proud of you.
They've got an axe under the pillow. There's an axe that they
disguised as a knife on the table. There's an axe holding a candle. There's.
You don't deserve this level up.
You say that, and yet, how many knives do I have hanging back here? Like, that was just what I grabbed.
I mean, welcome to Texas.
Yeah. I've got at least 10 sitting back there, including one that's about that long. It's a tiny-ass little knife that you just use for, like...
schools? Please make sure you don't have any weapons or knives on campus.
Like, a pencil can be used as a weapon. Who cares?
Yes, and somebody
Depends on
got
how
sent to
dedicated you
alternative schools
are.
for that, but that was
It's
was an entirely different story.
Like, that's basically how bullets work. Like, in theory, if you threw anything hard enough, it could do damage. That's how a bullet works, is it's just something that's a metal object thrown really fast by a gun.
Starting to say, leave it up to...
Can you still hit someone in the face with a shot put?
Leave it up to angsty teenagers to come up with new ways to use school supplies as weapons, such as affixing a tack to the end of a paper airplane.
Yes.
Let's just say...
Or just use a rubber band.
We never saw him after junior high. Used it once on a teacher, and that was it.
Yeah, there you go. You just have I get the kill if he doesn't get it, if you want.
Well, yeah, because he'd be one short. But that's also assuming he doesn't crit. And he's
crit happy.
apparently not crit happy enough. Hi, I'm
Can
gonna
you go
poke
up
you.
one more tile real quick?
What?
Just like move your cursor up to where that archer is.
This one?
No, never mind. Yeah, you're good. I thought he broke his weapon for a second there. Never mind. Now it's time for Aether.
Because I need it so desperately.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Wasted all your aethers for tonight on that last stage.
That's probably for the best. The stage isn't that hard. Just leave him there.
Just there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just to lure the archers out. Now that's taken care of.
Oh no. Oh, he's wearing fur. He must be a lagoon.
Yep. That's how it works.
Yep.
He's got horns on his head.
Really?
and a
You're
Viking
gonna
helmet.
do this a third time? You have missed every single time.
Lightning definitely doesn't strike the same place 3
Oh,
times.
hi.
It doesn't even
And
strike
like-
it once.
Unless it's just striking the same place very far away every time that he's aiming it somewhere else.
I
There you
love
go.
that short dragon hop, just like the dunk.
Because he knows it's not worth flying up into the air.
He's not wrong.
Unless he wanted the overkill, but
Not bad.
That's really good.
Alright, let's see that beautiful crit. That useless crit. No. Oh well.
nope, just
Yikes.
hope. Stay away.
I was referring to the AI getting the
This
crit.
may be a wyvern, but that Lagoon Slayer will not work.
Yeah. Let's try. Get Worm Slayer for that Radiant Dawn. Alright, while you work on the left and right sides, I will use the bathroom. Have fun.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to use all those keys. Keys to the kingdom. So wait, Nosferatu.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So wait a second, Leith using... If Leith were to use a key, would she transform back into human self to use the key?
Alright.
Or is she just dexterous with her paws / mouth?
That would be a trip. I appreciate that level up.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Who has... I mean, obviously... Who has the key?
Who has the key?
One of you has the... Oh, Miss
It
does.
was I!
No, it's him. He's the locksmith dude.
Well, no, Mist has a chest key.
Yeah.
Oh, then
You got it from the
doesn't
guy
have
you
the-
killed, remember?
Oh,
Yeah. I just couldn't remember who had it.
Wow. You might be able to kill the archer with mist, potentially.
Well, let's see.
Depending on his defense. No, not quite. What you could do if you wanted to be a sneaky sneak is you could attack him with Volk first. And if Volk doesn't kill him, then you could kill him with mist.
Hang on.
There you go.
Nice.
It would be a shame if a critical were to happen and foil this plan.
Dude, that would be irksome. Yay! That's exciting.
Slashy, slashy.
Yay! Becoming
She
more
like really put her shoulder into that
becoming
I mean,
more and more
yeah,
like your
man.
brother every day.
Yeah. You're becoming more like your father.
You know, blood all over yourself and
Murdered your wife.
Murdering your wife.
Yeah.
Which, proud of you for making that decision in this day and age.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't even bother bringing everybody back to center. It's just going to cause you more trouble than anything.
Oh yeah.
Just leave them on the left and right.
More mechanics to have to worry about.
While the majority of the fighting is done on the left and right, the bulk of the time is spent in the middle.
Yeah, because I cleared out both sides.
Yeah.
Now.
Alright, so now what you're going to do is move Ike to the left or right of Tomonami. Doesn't matter which side, either one works. And then shove him. Not that guy, yeah, him.
Yeah.
Now you just move out of the way.
Like
Again,
that far?
another reason why the Night Ring is very helpful. And that's all you're going to do this turn with him, because you can't get the guy with the ranged user. You can't get the guy with the ranged magic without being in the range of Tomonami as well.
Hey!
Yeah, because they're doing such great work here.
Definition of insanity.
Hey, but you're getting experience for it. Lightning is trying to strike you.
Oh, hey, thief.
Oh no.
Go kill him. Okay, so I figured out a funny trick that you can do at this stage. Is even if you have no keys and don't bring a thief into the stage, you can actually still get all the chests.
Yes.
Because two people drop a set of keys, or there's two sets of keys that are dropped, one on each side. And if you let a thief steal from a chest and then kill that thief, then you can still get. If you
Murder.
let a thief steal from a chest and then kill the thief, you'll get the item that they stole from the chest. But it only works once. If they steal more than one item, you only get one item.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
But that means that you can let the thief
Usually
on
at
the
the
left
top
and
of
the
the
right. Yeah. And then, so you can get the one on the left to steal something from a chest, and the one on the right that appears there to steal something, and that takes care of the remaining two chests. I actually had to do that with the thief on the right because I didn't have enough keys when I went through here and I forgot Bolt.
Yeah, the silver boo. It's exciting.
And then Soren has the other key. I too wish to heal the chest.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic! Oh no!
Thank God there's no mimics in this game. That would be a pain.
Alrighty.
Alright, so now you're gonna have Ike shove Tomonami again. Shove him into that little corner over there. It doesn't look like there's a spot to the left of that guy, but there is.
And
Into the canvas with you.
Just move him back again. And now you're clear if you stand in the right spot with your archers to get that range guy that's been firing at you. If you just put them...
yeah, this guy.
One away from him.
Yeah, just like right there. He can't reach you because he's a light ranged user, or light mage user, so 2 tiles away. So there you go.
Just make sure you don't leave anybody on that spot 2 tiles away from him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Bye.
Also, congrats, you got a bolting spell that's mostly dead.
With one,
Yeah, I was gonna
one
say,
bolt
I feel
left.
like Shimon did that crit because he's really mad at this guy for wasting that on him.
I mean, that's fair.
I'd be
all
mad
these
too.
steel weapons, steel arrows, all that stuff, and you still couldn't hit me.
I honestly thought that might have been a perfect level for a split second there.
It was very close.
It was. Oh well.
Yeah, I have 1 use left.
To the combo with you.
Proud of it.
Just put Rolf behind Shin for now. One of the...
Where he's always been.
Not really. Radiant Dawn maybe, but Path to Radiance I don't think so. Alright, so the
Alrighty.
2 mages up there that use light as well, the ones you just scrolled over. Not him, but the ones on the lower side of that 5. Not them.
No.
Not them,
the-
them.
That one and that one, those are also priests, so make sure that you don't
So
kill them
don't
either.
kill them.
The other
Okay.
mages up there, though, the ones wearing the pointy Harry Potter hats, feel free to kill them.
Death time to them.
Control in the dungeon. That's all I'm saying, man.
Why do you do this?
Nice Nice
What?
dodge.
I guess not.
That
Never
was
mind.
that was silence. It's basically the mage's version of sleep, where you can't use any of your healing stabs or magical spells.
Oh no, question mark.
Now, if it misses, does that still count?
What
Pretty
misses?
poison. Has been in the-
He's
No,
got a
if it
lot of
misses,
health
you don't
for
get
an
poisoned at all,
archer.
'cause you didn't get hit by it.
It's because he's a warrior.
Yeah,
Remember, warriors can take the bow.
Yeah, warriors
You're
take
right.
bow.
Ow.
Not very good with it though.
There it
Easy point.
is.
He's also dead. Rip.
I mean, it won't be too hard if all the guys will come at you and attack like this.
Yeah, that's the trick, is to not go too fast, because a lot of them will just bait themselves out and get you that way, or try to get you that way. Oh look, more bitches.
Good lord.
I don't know what.
Alright. So
Feel free to send out whoever you want. Probably not Lee, since she's about to transform
so
back.
Leith is useless. Soren can make it that far. Wait.
Remember, they're enemies. You can't pass through them technically without the skill pass.
Well, because I was gonna say I can shove him, but then it would shove him here, and then I couldn't get down the stairs.
Correct.
So it would be pointless. Can I attack? No,
You
I
would be
don't want to
attacking
attack.
Priest.
I was like, why is there an attack command? It's like, wait.
It's a trap. Very elaborate trap.
Nope.
Yeah, the Bullock Nun.
Baloney!
Yay! I used that spell most of this last week. Whatever his
Alright.
name, the Emperor Flame Artist.
Get over here.
Oh yeah, he-
I've been using his baloney all the time.
Why does that sound inappropriate?
Cause it is.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, back to center, I guess. Alright, so
Alright.
kill that guy.
With...
Shannon, he's standing there now, you might as well.
Might as well have some use for it.
If you don't like him having that much injury too, you can heal him next round.
See, the way he draws it makes me think it's going to be a crit.
Yeah,
The
it's just 'cause they
warrior is
draw
just
it
like-
weird.
I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Yay.
Technically, the correct way to draw the bow is how the archers, not snipers, do it, where you do it like that. Because it's easier on the arm to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh well. Alright, so now that those guys are gone, there's a couple spots you can move Ike where he won't kill a priest. That are like, yeah, past there. It's either there or one below it. He'll get attacked if you put him there. Well, no, he'll kill the priests if you put him there. If you put him one below, he'll get attacked. If you put him there, he won't do anything.
He's fine.
Right here.
Yeah.
Hey, but you. Oh no.
I would keep Rolf where he is for this turn. This is going to be mostly Ike for the rest of the middle section. Because of the two blocks being a bit awkward.
Ouch.
All for,
Question
what,
mark.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make that 5 damage look big.
On an HP bar that still looks gigantic.
Yeah. Wow. I
love how the
deflected that
wind
with my
spell missed,
sword.
but the lightning spell hit.
Yeah. That's completely backward from how it normally go.
Yes.
Wow!
Hey, this
It's
looks
very
like
rare
I'm
for
gonna shake it.
Legutimex.
Yes.
Also, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna accidentally use up this lance. If I am careful, I may accidentally
I mean,
use up
it's
this
just,
lance.
at this point, a Silver Lance is not the worst thing in the world to use. It's the Forge weapon.
Yeah.
At this
I
point,
think I have another one
Silver
anyway.
starts to become available to just straight up buy. You had the Silver Bow for purchase last chapter.
Yeah. Alright.
It's trying to figure out what to do now.
So,
Well, sometimes it's thinking like, hey, am I supposed to let in reinforcements? Alright. So now for left and right sides, open the chests, heal anybody if you want, experience, all that good stuff.
can I...
Yeah, you can reach through the wall with physic.
Wow.
Just like, so he doesn't
doesn't know she's over there. He doesn't know there's a side room. God, is that you? Are you healing me?
I mean, you are in a.
You tried to smite me earlier and it wasn't working. Did you try to go the other way?
Probably.
I got
You tried to do the whole
tomahawk.
like Final Fantasy undead enemy thing where you like throw a high potion at it or whatever.
Exciting. Alrighty.
Heal with sword if you want to, on lethal or Jill, either or, I guess. It's experience. It's something for him to do. Alright, back at center.
Okay.
Have Ike move up one and attack or one to the right and attack. And you'll go for either of the mages that he'll be next to. He will get attacked by those priests next turn, but he will not be able to counterattack because he has no range.
Yeah. And oh no, whatever shall I do if I get attacked? With my 52 max health?
Yep. Or you can back up, that too. I forgot you still have 9 rings, so you can do that as well.
Yep. And are these guys mainly just waiting? So I could stay
Actually,
right
yeah,
here.
you could get that guy.
Yeah.
Why?
Ouch! And there he goes.
I probably should have sent Rolf out. Oh well.
Well,
So,
I think Shinnen's lower level. So yeah, hit start really quickly.
well, Shinnen's lower level, but he also has Provoke, so he's gonna get attacked.
Not
Hit
from
what?
that range. Remember, the priests don't move, and the boss, I don't believe, moves
Alright.
either. So hit start really quickly. Alright, so there's only one actual army unit left, so the boss is the only thing left on the map. Everything
Yay.
else you don't want to kill.
That's exciting.
Drag off.
Thrilling. Alright.
All 1 HP. Behold my super healing powers. Bends a small scrape on you. Just
Yep.
like,
That's a little like cat scratch or something. Like I've got on my arms right now.
it's been a while since I actually left a good scratch on me.
And this wasn't so much a good scratch as she tried to use me as a springboard.
Ah, it happens.
I
Alright.
know that feeling. Of being used as an object
So-
to spring oneself from.
Shinnen can probably shove him.
Well, you don't have to. You can go behind that wall right there, the spot where the boss is. You can go around and attack him that way. The thing is, though, because the priests are instructed to help the enemy unit, if you don't like kill the boss in a round, they will heal him back to full health. So you have to get him in one turn.
That's annoying.
Advice?
I was gonna say, I don't know why you're raising your hand. She can't see you
Okay.
from back there.
Yeah.
I really
Advi-
can't.
my advice, don't do it from. Sorry, take Shinnen or whatever, and put him to the right of the top right priest, and attack from there. Because then that'll put you out of range for the light magic. And I mean,
Yeah.
just
Ideally
for
between
cautious.
Shinnen and Rolf, you're probably going to get the kill. But if you don't, you
Brave
have Ike
bow it.
anyway,
Yeah.
Brave bow it for extra damage.
and extra crit chance.
It's fine if Brave Bow gets used up before the end.
Yeah.
It's
Well, the brave weapons are good. They're not end game perfection.
hey Robes. Like it. Oh,
Are you serious?
Get fucked.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Ah,
Perfect.
called it.
Perfect.
man!
Or some babies.
Wait, what were you hoping for? That was the best thing that could have happened.
To get the kill!
So that was the best thing ever.
Here
That
also,
was hilarious, but
He was-
still.
He was lower level, wasn't he?
I know. Well,
Here,
no,
Ralph, let me
actually,
show you how
I
it's
think
done.
we just passed roll.
Well, with that, maybe.
I don't know. That's just.
Killer bow, you
God
deserve
damn.
it.
The irony is delicious.
Oh man.
Swap out one of the steel bows for it.
Oh man,
Perfect.
that
I'm
was
so
That could
mad.
not have been done better.
I'm so mad.
Could not have been done better.
trolling and actually getting faster progress.
That's
at the
like
same
Shinnen
time.
that's Shinnen's bio in a nutshell. That's his MO.
Now behold, as I make my player angry.
Yep. So this is, you only get this item if you have not killed a single priest,
Nice.
and it is a very, very strong staff. This completely replenishes the HP of all ally units on the map, curing them of all their status effects. It is a full heal for your entire team.
How many uses does
It
that?
has
Three.
3, and it's a
It's
one
gonna
of.
be one of those things that I stick on my convoy for emergencies and never use.
No, you'll take it to endgame.
You'll take it to the last
Oh
stage.
man.
And it also, if you use it, you are guaranteed to get 100 experience, so it is a full level if whoever you're using it for is not at max by that point.
Rayson? He's still here?
Hey, Racing!
The only big downside to using that staff, besides low durability, is it is an S-rank staff. You have to have S in stabs to be able to use it.
Ooh.
Is Rayson having a PTSD flashback?
No. Well, yes and no.
Are written thusly. Soren, what is up your ass? Because it's a huge stick, if it is that.
I mean, how do you think he walks so prim and proper?
Yeah. So this is in Serenus language, so that's why he can read it, but it also means...
Uh-oh. So who's here? Is there another one?
Who was here is probably your better question.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Grayson, you look really pale, mate.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, it's a feather. Had, probably.
No, she is not alive. She was
Yeah.
kidnapped, and basically they left her in this room and tried to preserve her, but as we already know for the
Caged
herons,
birds do not.
yeah, that does not work well for them.
Mm-hmm.
Being caged adds stress.
If he was a large human, one guess who that was. I'll give you a hint. He has really good theme music.
Oh no.
And this is why there's no crime in the Heron tribe. Because if anybody committed a crime, just like the
Yeah.
entire population, one goes down for guilt.
And everybody else around him goes down too.
She had bluish
others
hair
feel,
and blue eyes.
others feel sad for everybody else, for that person, and then there's gonna be 3 or 4 people that have survivor's guilt even though nobody died.
Yep, it's gonna be great.
It's fine.
It's his mom.
Yep. So the medallion was initially put here, and they gave it to the Heron in order to try to revive the Dark God. But she wasn't able to because she was locked and imprisoned and didn't have the power to.
Oh.
And so her caretaker, which turned out to be Ike's mom, was entrusted with it after she was near dying, and that's how it ends up with Grail.
And now Rayson's like, great, you have the medallion, right?
Wrong.
Ah.
Oh. Oh yeah, this really awkward scene where everyone's just blinking.
The melody's a little different. Well, you're right, because she's just singing do 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 do.
It's also not actually the same song.
Do 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 do. Yep.
It is the song of release.
Altina. Wait, who's Altina?
That was the heron that was imprisoned here. Oh no, wait, Altina. Sorry. We'll get back to that later.
Back to that.
It's
Because
not important
Altina's
right
the
now.
one that can release the Chaos God.
That's not important. Don't worry about it.
It's really important. Dude, he was this giant knight in black armor.
I think they're referring to like the actual identity of the Black Knight.
Oh. I never felt like talking about it. Man. Ike, tell me. Soren, you have a point.
Yeah, everything remains unchanged.
Yep.
I
Another
mean,
point
yeah,
for
this
Soren.
doesn't change anything other than having even more of a personal grudge.
Once again, Soren, bringing us all back to
What our common enemy is, and
using your sarcasm and
Rayson, you okay, dude? I'm becoming very concerned
I
for
mean,
you.
he basically just figured out the entire reason that not only was the Apostle assassinated, but
There you
also
go.
the reason that
That's-
his
survived.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of bonus XP.
So the only reason that his the Serenus massacre happened from the Apostle being assassinated was for basically Dayan to set up a precursor to this war.
yeah.
That's why everyone. So that just makes him really angry at the
Mm-hmm.
Dayan army for obvious reasons.
he is feeling vengeance, which isn't good.
Not for a Serenus.
So basically, they're not traveling with us. They'll just be reinforcements if we ever need it.
Correct. Though that's more for the story and not so much actually being reinforcements.
Yeah.
Mostly because they don't want you to command an army of like 50 people. Because that
That
be a
would
bit
take
much.
forever.
Yeah, just a little
It
bit.
would get very convoluted very quickly.
So yeah, they said they don't want to rule Dayan, so
Mhm.
Benyon took it over.
Yeah.
That's important to the events of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Because at that point, Benyon becomes the enemy because the people that like take over Dayan are very corrupt, and they treat all like the women and children that are here like prisoners of war, which they are technically, but there's still no reason to be assholes to.
So maybe
innocent
this
civilians.
land is just garbage, and it corrupts everyone that's ruling it.
Let's just say between this game and Radiant Dawn that Dayan's not the true villain, but we'll leave it at that.
Man.
Dayan just loses a lot of wars, basically. I mean, yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know for sure.
I thought we discussed that like weeks ago when you were playing.
Yes, I was playing this, but like I had forgotten that for tonight.
Gotcha. Alright, so the question is, do you want to keep going or not? Because it's almost 10, and also this stage is kind of long as well.
It is getting kind of late
And
for
I'm
another
hungry.
long stage.
If we're being honest, I'm hungry.
We'll be ready to. We'll get it to where we're ready to start the
Alright,
stage,
that
like
works.
usual.
In my opinion, by the way, for what little it matters, in terms of like maneuvering and whatnot, this stage is the worst in the game. Out of
Ooh.
all 30, this is the worst.
Interesting.
Because like you have ones like the desert, but at least you know what's happening. Movements get
Yeah.
restricted and there's ways around it. This one, it's a lot harder. I would say the desert, the one you're doing now, chapter 21 where you fought Ina,
Mm-hmm.
those are probably the worst 3 stages of the game. There's a couple other ones that I'm not big fans of, but they're kind of just vast expanses of land with really nothing in them, so they're not very fun. It's just kind of like you form a wall that nobody can get past, and that's how you defeat anybody that comes your way. It's kind of just a lame way to do it.
It's been almost a year since they've departed.
Yeah, they left in spring. Remember, we had a bunch of maps where it was snowing, and now it's not snowing anymore. They actually kept continuity. Good job, guys.
Proud of them.
Ooh. Remember that guy?
Yeah. That's so cute. What's that supposed to mean?
Hey.
The elders are going to fight. Yay!
Galley is officially entering the war on your side, obviously.
Did you mean America?
Yep.
Late in World War II.
And World War One.
And World War
Except
One.
America's going to attack itself now.
As much as we joke about, almost said Dan. As much as we joke about Germany not being that great in World War One, they were still smart enough to realize that A, Russia was going to have to back out due to their own civil problems, and B, that it would take us over a year to train our units and get them over there. They were right on both of those. They just made too many enemies at once and tried to do too much.
Oh yeah.
That was. They basically took a gamble and lost, as opposed to waiting there doing nothing, where they would have definitely lost. So
Well, I mean,
at that point, they were kind of just backed into a corner.
if they had been able to get England or France on their side, then
If they had
they
taken
would
out,
have won.
if they had taken out England, they probably would have won because
Oh,
England
yeah.
was the majority and the bulk of their fighting. Had they like taken out the cargo more to surpass that before the U.S. got there, if they had ended the war prior to U.S. entering the war, they would have won.
Oh yeah. Or if they had figured out how to not make Canada get involved in World War II, because
Yeah.
Canada was also a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
That's true.
though people don't talk about that. Have you ever heard of the Canadian Special Forces?
Yeah, Mounties, not really, but yeah,
The-
different thing. Mounties.
Start to say there's a reason why. It's because they're
Who
that
are
good
you?
at it.
What have you done with Ike? I don't
Nobody
believe you
cares
have the
about
right to
not
speak
being
to me
paid
like that.
done their
Yeah,
job.
Ike, like you're so
Above and
great
beyond.
about talking to people
Like
at their
RCIA
status. Oh,
or-
kidding.
Oh yeah, everybody
There you
knows
go.
our acronyms.
Secret Service, all that stuff, you know. FBI.
Has he snapped yet? He seems a little high strung. Yeah, Soren's a
CIA,
little
you
bit
mean
high strung.
Canadian Intelligence Agency.
Yes. No, Crimean, actually.
Crimean Intelligence Agency. Yes. I would be all for that. They need some intelligence.
This is, in fact, the Crimean War, as we're talking about real-life wars.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's not the case of we just don't want Russia to expand even further.
Yay, Soren. Yeah, Shannon was the MVP.
For double critting the boss. So
Man,
good.
By your leave, I will excuse myself. Excuse me.
man.
You might have gotten that A support, though.
Please.
Oh, hey, you got A support.
got it.
Roll.
Yes! This is all I want in life.
Show me.
It's your lesbian ship tease. Yeah, so this is why you couldn't get it until after that chapter was over with, the A support. Or shove. Actually, you can't smite. You're on a wyvern. What are we talking about? It's too late to apologize.
Oh, you shake
They're
my hand.
shaking hands.
Fred.
I'm so proud.
Oh, it's like on Psych with Mary. Whenever like Sean goes in for the fist bump and Mary's just like, it's like, did he just what?
It's the paw shake.
Yeah.
Now shake. Good Kitter.
Damn.
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 I haven't heard Caitlyn do that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll piss her off so she does that.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yay. Get over it, Rolf. Oh, right. I remember what happens. He fucking threw the bow away that Rolf made him. I forgot he did that.
So
Oh.
it never hurts. You threw my
No
bow
way,
away!
asshole.
I love how I remember that, like, in the first line, and Rolf's just, like, not listening to him at all. So good.
I put my whole heart into that bow. If you're gonna double crit the boss, you might as well use the damn bow.
Yeah, that's true. It gave me strength. It also gave me a slightly higher crit chance.
Yeah.
No, referring to Rolf, not him.
Yeah.
By throwing it away,
Threw it on the
But
ground.
my life realized that I had so much more to live for,
Yep.
and increased my crit chance.
Shannon, you're getting really deep. You need to calm down.
You're talking to a child here.
Yeah.
it's ruthless.
I hate adults like nothing else. All ego and
Keeping in
pride.
mind, he is an adult.
Live a more honorable existence.
He is canonically 27 in this game. It is shown under support with Janeth, so he is canonically an adult for sure.
Shouldn't who hurt you?
That's the nicest he'll be to anybody, by the way, is with Rolf. He really hates almost everybody else, especially I.
3-star soaring.
Alright.
Yeah, this is an important one. We were actually just talking about this thing we were about to get earlier.
I think it's late. What do you want? Dude, you're stressed.
I'll go and chase her away.
There's Ike Poo. Oh,
Oh!
sorry.
That's so mean! A special something? I'm scared.
Make of that what you will.
Hammer.
But also, I
mean
would
hammer
understand
me?
the staff better than Soren would. Oh wow.
Repair it completely. There it is,
Yep.
the 3-use item. Only one of these in the entire world.
Even though
And you want to
get
give
the
this
second
to
one right in on.
Ike?
Please give it to him. I know he can use it.
Food, however,
Food would be
more
much
effective.
more effective. Thanks? Question mark? What the hell?
There you go.
Why does Ike get it?
The sword gave it to him.
Like he was told to.
Yep.
Huh, who's there?
Oh yes, I remember this cutscene.
Those guys went and made you a noble. Har har hick. Is he drunk?
He is drunk off his ass right now.
You're in love with a pretty little princess. You're fighting side by side with your subhuman pals. This is ending poorly. This is ending poorly.
It ends about how you'd expect it to.
Widow boy Ike. Widow Ikey. Shannon, are you okay? It's none of your business. At least change the name of the company. Oh no, at least change the name that he goes by. Blarg.
Yeah. That would be him vomiting profusely.
So he's got issues with.
He's got issues.
I mean, yes.
Well, that was funny.
Alright.
Blarg!
Yeah,
Alright, I
because
think it's time
Rolf
if you can.
is.
Go ahead and get Ike to 20.
Yeah, Rolf is at 11, and then Shannon is at 14, so.
It might have just been his strength overall was lower, because Rolf specializes in strength more than Shin does.
Yeah. Well, and Rolf was generally doing better.
Yeah, it's just that case of if you invest in
Wow.
Rolf, he generally does better.
Alright, he's
Yeah,
at
that's
20.
perfect minus the HP for what you could have gotten. Alright, so we'll come back to him in a second for something else, but for now, don't worry about that.
I'm gonna keep.
I would keep doing that. One day she'll hit double digits for defense.
Yeah,
One day.
today's not that day.
Watch
though.
it actually not happen in this instead of level ups at all. That'd be hilarious. Oh,
Hey!
lame.
I mean,
I was promised failure.
I said it wasn't gonna happen, so it had to spite me. Yeah, and then just next time we're on the battlefield. Alright. Outfit.
Alright, so first and foremost for Ike, go and hit Y on him. The other Y. Alright, so magic is not really important. Luck, by and large, really don't care about it that much. Defense and HP are the two that you're going to want to use your stat boosting items for. So grab a Seraph Robe and a Draco Shield from the convoy and use them both on him.
Alright, a Seraph Robe and a Draco Shield.
Yep.
Use.
He's now capped.
Not quite 60 capped, but I'm not going to use a Seraph Robe for 1 HP. His
Well-
defense is now capped as well.
Well, it says 59 and it's green.
No, 59, like, go to any
59
unit.
over here.
Yeah, go to any unit at 59.
It's gotta be
59
green.
refers
Oh.
to the battlefield, like that's their current max HP. Any unit will have green on their health.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But it's
Okay.
not worth using a Seraph Robe to get 1 HP for Ike.
What else do I need to do?
Hit Y again on him just so I'm making absolutely sure. If you want to raise his luck up, you can. That'll be more to prevent him getting critical, but that is the Seraph icon. Or a shared icon, one of the two. It's going to be further down.
It's
yeah.
not in alphabetical order, and
There
that
it is. You
bothers
already
me.
passed it.
If you want to use it.
It doesn't go by that because it goes by, if you look at the stats, see how it's got HP, Strength, Magic, Skill? It's going in that order. So like the Seraph Robe is first, yeah, it goes in that order.
That makes sense, actually. I withdraw my complaint.
Alright, so that's pretty much all you can do for him.
Okay.
He's pretty much not going to be used in battle at all unless you really need him for something now. Oh, and you can put away the chest keys, you won't need them at this stage. No chest keys and no Volt.
Thank God. I think that's the only chest key we have.
So I might have one left, I'm not sure though.
Yeah, he would.
Yep.
I think everybody's doing okay on everything. The bow's about to break, but that's probably fine.
Yeah, you should be alright on that for at least a couple more. Just try to use up the forged one and steel bow so you can put in new ones. Because that's a forged weapon, but it's iron, so
Yeah.
not a big deal if you lose it.
Yeah, and Shunan's got 10 left on the Brave Bow, but... Okay.
Take that stuff out of Volk's inventory.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Why are they
Alright.
carrying a tomahawk in the church, by the way?
Decoration?
Why not?
It's the holiest of tomahawks.
Alright. Is there anything else I'm missing?
I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Check the shop real quick. And don't forget
Oh
to
yeah, we
forge.
have to forge.
Yeah, but I mean the actual
Okay.
shop as well.
So we got 1, 2, 3.
Leaf won't need anything because she
Can
uses
do
her
Leaf.
claws. You
Is there-
can't forge stabs, so unless you want to forge her a weapon.
Do I wanna?
I would save it for later, honestly. Because the Sonic
Um,
Sword will do better than any forged weapon.
So I guess let's forge an end game. Let's go to the shop first.
Or sorry, not shop, armory.
Let's go to the armory first. Okay.
Okay, just scroll down through there real quick. No, okay, no worries then. Eventually, physics stabs will become available for purchase purchase. It might not be till the last level though, but it's always worth it to check.
Isn't that in the shop though?
Well, the shop didn't have it either. Well, it's because it's a special staff. It's a little bit different, but it wasn't there either. So, to the forge.
Yes, and I would like a lance.
Yes.
Silver?
Silver or throwing, whichever one you want to do first. Doesn't
Let's
matter.
do silver.
Other way.
Yeah.
Just imagine making a weapon just so much heavier.
I mean, there is some reason to do that, just not in this game as much. There's weapons that are like heavy spear, where it's like, it kind of functions like the Pokemon moves, like grass, not like the heavier a target, the more damage it does. Like that kind of thing.
Oh, what if it could increase your unit's weight for like shoving purposes?
I don't think it can, actually.
Y'all, I'm blanking on something clever. Oh, regarding our conversation earlier.
It's like a
Should
silver
have brought
pike.
more babies?
It's like a silver pike. It's a spike.
Or it's a pencil.
Yeah.
Yay.
So it's yellow.
It's gotta
right?
be yellow.
Yep. And it goes in the convoy.
It's the color of a coward.
To the convoy. To the mall.
Alrighty.
Alright. In that case, Save, we'll call it a night. And go eat!
Yay!
Give me some Hull House eggs, man. I was waiting for those. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't decide to tackle that stage. That would have taken a while.
Oh yeah.
Just knowing which... Just seeing the title The Great Bridge every time, I'm like, oh god, it's you. like Amy. Oh, Soren, ew.
That's a whole mood, isn't it?
Oh, Soren, ew.
Yes.
Yeah, usually not referring to Soren, but yes. Alright, let's find a raid target. As Nikki will be in the bathroom unappreciating these gifts. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later in the week for whatever monstrosity I decide to cook up for streaming. But we'll also have Path of Radiance. I'm surprised that throw actually went where I wanted to. We'll also have Path of Radiance, the finale of Radiant Dawn, rather, this upcoming Saturday on the 16th. In the meantime, go get some rest, enjoy daylight savings, because, you know, it's a rip-roaring time. And I will see you guys probably, like, Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere in there.